What's up, guys? We are live. I'm gonna give it a few seconds here for this thing to go out because it's been a while since we've done a live, and it's kind of late. Well, for me, it's kind of late. It's midnight, but I'm a night owl, so it's really early. Let me see here if I can send some text to some people here real quick. But what's up? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. My bad. What up, Marcelo? What's up, bro? Let me see here. Yeah, it is pretty late, especially in the East Coast. But you'd be surprised. We got a lot of West Coast subscribers. So for them it's like 9. Because if I ever go live at 10 and they're working, they're like, oh, it's middle of dinner or whatever. So it happens. It happens. Gisela, hola, hola, hola. Hey, shout out to you guys. Leeds, what's up, bro? How have you been? How's it going out there in your neck of the woods? Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've done a live. That's crazy. Way too long. Way too long. Let's see. Yeah, you know it always. Oh, nice. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in 3 weeks. I mean, the last week I was working, and then the week before that I was working. So it's been a while since. Let's see. Say we're not hitting our 23 goal, are we? Will these Snooze Fest videos have a feeling DoorDash is the main participant in this whole ordeal? Maybe, man. I don't know. Who knows? Then there's still plenty of time left. You never know. I think I've been surprised as the other apps that I never used, like Delivered, Zifty. You get some bangers on there for sure. So I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. The next video, it's not a snooze fest. You know what I mean? We have some bangers. Let's see. Leeds had a. Oh man, that's tough, dude. That's tough. Hey, TM, what's up? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, because my mic looks a little weird. I don't know if it's working, but I'm pretty sure it's working. Oh yeah. DoorDash has the biggest market share for sure. 100%. Hey, you know what? I finally got my stats back up on Zifty because when the one time that I overslept, it shot me all the way down to like borderline. I couldn't see anything. Like I was like, what is going on? But I finally unlocked all the tiers, which is pretty cool. Oh, are we gonna talk about this glitch? Man, this glitch thing is so funny to me. Maybe I figured out Grubhub. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I like to think so. I wish I could schedule, but it's impossible for that. Let's see, Marcelo. What up, man? What's going on? It's technically contracted. Screw the market. I'm not sure what that means. Right? Exactly. What glitch? It's so funny. Man, if I do make another account, like, bro, this glitch thing is so stupid in my opinion. But it's funny though. Like for a little while, it made all the gig channels be like Jerry Springer type shows, which is awesome. Great entertainment. I love it. Which is hilarious. Let me see here if I can. Oh, by the way, when I went to the grocery store, because my daughter's sick, she's been in school for a handful of days. She's already sick, and she's being super stubborn. So when I was there, randomly I saw these. So I had to pick them up. I had to try them. Look at that, Jack Daniels with a Coke already mixed in a can. I don't know. I'm interested. We'll see how that goes. We'll pop that open later. And then how's it going? Yeah, man. Hey, man. If anyone knows about this glitch, is the Driven Dad for sure, 100%. It's still going on, hasn't stopped. I guess. Let's see. Hey, nice man. What are you drinking, Marcelo? Let me know. Your OCRs. The thing is, like, even when I go to schedule, right? Because I think I can see the schedule at 10:20 on Saturday. I don't even look at any day like early in the week. I just go straight to the back, like Saturday, Sunday, Friday, and even then there's nothing there. The glitch. So hard. Yeah, I mean, they had what is that? They have like a Sunny D, also like a new like hard. I think that's a new trend, right? Everything is like already mixed, ready to go. Um, let's see. So I'm interested to see. I mean, they had a zero version, but I'm like, let me just try the regular version first. And it's like four four in a can for like $10, which isn't terrible. Like if you go to a bar and you get a Jack and Coke, you're probably gonna spend that in one drink. Now I'm not gonna compare it to the same thing because it's not, but something. Now it's already close in my market, the Grub Hubs right now. So if I were to do one, remember last time? Well, I don't think you were here, Tony. Remember you were. When John called this pizza shop and they actually told him that if you order through Grubhub, they send their own drivers, or if you order online, it's through DoorDash or whatever it was. So I was like, nah. Let's see. They send you the wrong address. Man, that's tough. I've noticed that sometimes though with like Uber and Grubhub, like when you pull up to the address, it's slightly different. So you have to really look at the app. Like even though you click navigation on your phone, it's not gonna send it there right away. So very interesting. Let me see here. Let me see. Twisted Tea. Well, it was raining. I took the whole day off basically. Like I, took my daughter to school, and that was already a mess because, when she's sick and she doesn't want to cooperate, made everything tough. Then I just fell asleep. I woke up and I'm like, I'm not about to go out at like 2 p.m. So I went out for a little bit, and then I just came back, and I'm like, you know what? I just saw StreamYard charge me $25 for this. Might as well use it. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, Twisted Tea is my favorite mixed drink. Huh. Yeah, no, I haven't even had a Twisted Tea, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, damn, that's tough. Valerie, what's going on? Hey, what's up, David? How are you, man? I'm gonna put the link here in a few minutes, so anyone can hop in. Of course, you gotta verify yourself. I'm not trying to see no dicks in here. I'm just gonna throw that out there real quick. Because yeah, that's not this is not that kind of stream. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, dude, 100 degrees, man. That's tough, bro. I mean, even here, today was humid though. Today was super humid, which really sucked. But yeah, I can't wait for a month and a half, 2 months from now, where this temperature is not a thing. You know. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Like she was like even yesterday, she had like sniffles, and in the morning, like I was like, man, she's already getting sick, which sucks. I think a Four Loco from like back in the day. I don't think a Four Loco now is the same. You know. Uh, let's see. Oh, nice. I've been seeing that like ads for that on like Facebook and stuff. Where's that at? Like which venue? Torp. Man, that man needs help, bro. He needs help. His videos are like super like wacky. Hey, but you know what? Everybody has an audience, so I really can't say much. I mean, I think um I think Pedro showed some restraint, to be honest. I would have kicked him out way sooner than that. Because he was saying some wild stuff for sure. Okay, nice. That's not too far. There you go. I was thinking it may be either there or like Eagle Bank Arena, like in George Mason. Damn, 115. Jeez, it's too hot. It's too hot, guys. Let's see. Nice. I mean, I think you're like the Grubhub queen, though. Like unofficially, but I'm giving you that title right now for sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. 10 to 5. Yes, you know what? Maybe I'll see if Mrs. Owen wants to go. She's always down to do stuff. Like I'm just trying to chill. She's like, oh, we should go somewhere. I'm like, ah, bruh. You know? Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yo, I forgot about that live, and then I tuned in at like the perfect time, and it was just like watching like a Jerry. Yo, shout out to Jerry Springer. Gone too soon. Although he was here for a while though. Homie was like almost 80, I think, before he passed away. So let's see. I don't think so, man. I don't really stay on your side of the, on your side of Ashburn or whatever, Sterling. I think you just got to turn it back on. I think you traded Grubhub for Lyft, right? If I'm not mistaken. All right, let me put this link up here. Let me see here. Present invite. Copy. Paste. Hey, remember to leave a like on the live here real quick. Let me do that. Let me put a like on my own live. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let me find that first. Hey, shout out to the 20 people though that are watching. Shout out to you guys. I know it's late. Well, not for everybody, but for some people it's late. For me, it's definitely late. Well, let me close this real quick. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. I'm in my zone. Okay, lift. And new brakes. Okay, nice. Did you hear about Gomo? I've seen a video about Gomo from Carson Cribs, if I'm not mistaken. I have not watched. I have not watched it. I'm definitely gonna check that out for sure. There's a lot of good content out there, like on YouTube. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I feel like you could easily just have YouTube and not have any other like Hulu, Netflix, and you can still get away with it. You know what I mean? Like, you could still like enjoy a lot of good entertainment for basically free. You know, Zach, what's up, bro? I don't there really isn't any topic, man. I feel like for one, I haven't gone live in like 3 weeks. And typically Fridays is usually when I go live, and you can just hop in, talk about whatever. It doesn't have to be really gig related, although we can. Just chilling basically. Car related stuff, yeah, it happens. What you gotta do is put the music louder, and then you can't hear your car struggling. Mhm. Well, can't you? I mean, if you have a hybrid, you can get the Prius app, and it can tell you. I mean, like an estimation of your battery. Unless you're talking about like a normal, battery. Let's see. But what today was cool and just chill day. Nothing too crazy. Um, Yesterday was good. So the video is coming out tomorrow, assuming that I edit it on time and drop it tomorrow. Should be a good one for sure. I like. Okay, look, I'm really big on like the WWF, time, like the Attitude Era. WWE now, to me, I don't think it's as good as it used to be, of course. So I think AEW now is a little bit better. Now I don't watch it like on TV, but I'll watch clips and stuff. And I would love to show you some clips here, but if you were there for that stream, the WWE shut me down mid live. Like, we were live and then we weren't, and we got shut down because Vince McMahon needed more money at the time. My Lexus is running well, surprisingly. It has 163,000 miles. So I'm kind of, I feel like it's at that point where I feel like I might have issues relatively soon. But so far, so good. Hey, exactly. Well, they couldn't because WWE was like some animal rights thing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's crazy. He was so young, way, way, way too young for sure. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people say that head gasket territory. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, man, but 36 years old is incredibly young nowadays to pass away. So I mean, I remember like when Eddie Guerrero passed away, that was crazy. Like, I was like, what? Even though I was like a child, basically. That was pretty crazy. And even not to this day, like I'll see random clips on Instagram of like, those days. Let's see. We're having van issues. Oh man, yeah, car issues. They're never ending sometimes. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, no, a long time no see.
I know, bro. How are you? How's the new job? Did you get paid
Treat.
yet? You got paid, right? You should
Yeah,
have got.
yeah. I finally got paid. Last Sunday was nice.
Nice.
I don't have any of
I
that money
bet.
left,
I know. So wait,
and
so when do you get paid next? Next month also, or
no, I get paid. I get paid on Tuesday.
okay, that's good then. Let's
Yeah,
see.
the 15th through being paid twice a month kind of sucks.
So is it on a specific date or is just bi-weekly?
Yeah, it's the 15th and 31st of every month, but I
Oh, okay,
have
gotcha.
Capital One, and sometimes the paycheck arrives 2 days ahead of time or one day ahead of time.
I think it depends on your bank. If you have like a certain
Yeah,
bank, you might get it early.
yeah. I have Capital One 360, so I potentially do get my checks early.
Gotcha. A 180K. How many miles are in your car again?
On your their car.
On your car. On your
Oh,
car.
on my car. Oh, I only have 52, almost 53,000 on it.
What's up with all the issues though? If it only has 53,000 miles.
Well, first I bought it used from CarMax. Second, I didn't
Okay.
actually
So okay,
inspect the
so when you bought it, how
car.
many miles did it have when you bought it?
Oh, probably 35,000.
Okay, so you haven't had it for that long.
I bought it last year because my Camaro um was in the repair shop, and it was cheaper to put a down payment on a new car
Then to fix it, that's
than
crazy.
to get a rental
Hey man,
car.
I've been there. Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, but
Let's see.
I don't have the Camaro anymore. I had that taken care of.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see here.
I think
I don't know if you follow wrestling or not, but they're talking about what's his name that passed away,
I did see that death
Brian
yesterday,
Wyatt. There.
along with a death of a Final Fantasy 14 Twitch streamer by the name of Pukajutsu.
See, the COVID or heart attack. I mean,
That is a
I
horrible
don't know.
combination.
Let's see.
I
Adam,
mean,
what's up, man? I know
my
you were
dad.
asking if we were gonna go live. Oh, different Adam. Sorry, I know you're also Adam, but this is different Adam.
You could
This is
just call me
Adam from the chat.
Sapphire,
Yeah, I know. But I think when I said Adam, I think it threw you off for a little bit, for like a
or
hot second.
or when I'm with
Jeez.
my online friends in Discord. They call me by my character's name, which is Sinan.
You know what's crazy though? When you think about it, people pass away every single day, which is because they're not famous. You don't think about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like people are born every single day. What's up, Tony? I know you're probably driving or something. I know you're muted yourself. So
I think there's
I
like a
just
few
wouldn't know.
thousand kids born
yeah, I know
every
it's,
day in a
Tony.
single
Tony's
area.
contributing to that, right, Tony? You're gonna have another
What's that?
kid.
Half a dozen
I
kids.
said
Oh
we were
yeah,
talking about how people pass away every single day, and you don't really think about it.
But think of the
yeah.
tax refund Tony must be getting with all those dependents.
You
That's
know what?
funny.
I'm just trying to bring my generation into the right, because the millennials are definitely letting down the population of the United States of America.
Oh, we're so sorry. We were told to go to
Hey, I've
college
contributed already. I've contributed,
for
so
four
I'm good.
years, accumulate student loan debt, accumulate credit card debt, and also be told to go buy a house after we graduate, get a good job, get all this fun stuff, and we can't afford it. We can't afford kids.
Sure, you
Yeah.
can. All you gotta do is have them, and then you figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'm happy not having any kids. I'm actually happy being single. I got a 2-bedroom apartment all to myself.
Hey, more power to you, bro. That's a good
Hey,
question. Is Basura gonna come?
marriage and
Maybe I haven't.
family is a
Yeah,
calling.
you might. Let's see.
If
So,
I meet
so,
the
so
right if I meet the
Tony,
right woman, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
so Tony,
That's
how many shirts have you sold, man? About the glitch thing. I
I
feel like you
think
probably sold a lot.
I've actually, I think profited almost $100 off of that.
Hey,
You know
there
how
you
much
go.
they take.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they always, it's always hard to make a buck these days.
But I do have to donate. Like I'm gonna donate the whole thing. I don't care about the one shirt that Jeff Thomas Black bought. I'm donating all of the same amount of money that he spent to Jews for Jesus.
That's funny, man. That was. See, this is a pretty solid comment right here. It says that's what everyone says until they have a kid. They'll melt your heart and change you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do enjoy my sister's 3 gremlins running up to give me a hug when I come visit them. I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
What's up, Daniel? We're just chilling, man. We're just chilling, talking. Nothing too crazy. It's been a pretty chill Friday for me. I'm sure Tony's made like $500 by right now.
No,
Hey, isn't that what
I've
you're
had
supposed to make
quite
tomorrow,
the
Nova?
day.
How much are you at right now, Tony?
I think I'm at like 200 on DoorDash, 50 on Uber, and 75 on Lyft. But I'm on my way to pick up a Lux for 20, so I'll be at
Okay.
100 for.
Yeah, I think on Lyft I only take Lyft normal Lyft, which is just the lowest of the low.
I like this comment right here. Someone bust out the Henny. That's funny. Yeah, I think it's been pretty slow here. I mean, it was interesting in my comments on my latest videos. People that are near me were saying how slow it was in other apps also. So I think it's just been kind of slow overall, but it's been all right. I mean, it's been a different week for me. My first week with my daughter going to school, and I've been, dropping her off, picking her up, and it's been pretty interesting for sure.
How do you like that? How do you like that Nova being the father of a kid
It's
who
scary,
has
man.
gone to school
Scary.
for the absolute first time
It's
in their
scary
life.
it's scary that before I knew exactly what she was doing 24/7, and now I don't, even though I have her schedule and things like that. So it's definitely interesting for
She is
sure.
doing any videos. You said she's in pre-K.
Just regular kindergarten.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But it's I mean, it's good. It's also cool seeing them learn and grow and things like that.
Mhm.
And actually, I can do more stuff now on Mondays. I can, because before I was locked in the house because I had to watch her. Now I can drop her off and do a couple things, and then pick her up later or whatever.
Yeah, do the cleaning.
So so I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of maybe that I'm just gonna chill or maybe play some video. I haven't played video games in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a summer thing a little bit. Yeah, towards the end of the summer, it could also be people don't want to spend money. It's towards the end of the month. At least here, people are getting their property taxes. I got mine, and I was like, oh man, I hate this thing. So you got a contract violation on DoorDash. Guess which violation? Ooh, one of those food never arrived or extreme lateness. One of those two.
Well, I'm gonna be on mute for about 20 minutes.
Or they didn't get they didn't get the vibrator.
That's what I'm saying. They never got their stuff. At some point, you have to presume they have customers that shadow lie. I mean, I'm sure DoorDash already knows people lie all the time.
I don't feel like it was that contract violation that got you removed from the app.
Probably. Oh man, see, yeah, the good old didn't receive the order, but I handed them. Yeah, I hate that, man. That's the worst. That's some nerve though when you handed it to them. I think a lot of people when they do leave at my door and they just lie, I think in their mind like, well, they didn't see the person, so like I don't feel as bad. But if they do hand it to me, that's kind of fucked up.
That's why a lot of drivers are wearing chest cams now, and they're taking pictures even for handed to me orders.
Let's see, he sent me that. He sent me that message. Oh, he sent me a message when he did that, and I was like, yeah, man, that's a smart thing. You should just unassign that. You don't want to risk it. Hey, Free, what's up, man? How are you, bro? I know you're in my market. You been busy or not really? Let me know. Let's see. Well, yeah, of course they're always gonna side with the customers. They got plenty. They got plenty of dashers.
And a wait
Oh, you
list
know what?
that's
I should
miles
do it on
long.
Monday. I'm gonna see if I can get an appointment on Monday. It makes sense.
If they're actually in
get
the
that figured out.
office.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're never there.
I think it's also part of that. But yeah, I'm not big on GoPros though. I don't know why.
I
I
kinda
like
like
I like my Insta360 cameras.
I do like that. And when I can afford it, I'll probably buy the Insta Go 2.
Dude,
The
right?
3.
This right here,
3.
this comment is exactly what I never got. What is the point of reaching out and saying, "Oh, we saw this," and then like, "Oh, but we can't help you though." You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dumb.
And I think that person was
But
just
even if you tell DoorDash that you have like video, even with that, sometimes they don't do anything. They still side with the customer. You know. So I think maybe next time I would be like, "Hey, here's the link. You can watch it." So let's see.
that's actually another reason why I don't really make videos too much, because I'm like, well, I take a full screenshot that it doesn't show the actual address, but it does
Well, yeah,
show the
'cause you wanna do all
geolocation
that,
of where the restaurant is
Look
and
at
where
that.
I'm
You're listening
taking
to
it.
Neck of the Woods. Last week I was working in Ashburn. It went decent. Yeah, Ashburn's a nice area. I like it. I just don't like that I had like signal issues and stuff.
Oh, and
but,
another person that dashes out here in Ashburn, leave. Get out of my market.
Yeah, hey, maybe. I think it's I really don't know, but that's not a bad theory. But why now though? Why now? Why now and not like I don't know 2 years ago when I started doing it or a year ago? So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, any camera as long as you use it. That's facts.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a GoPro for a couple of days, but
I definitely use Roadie, but every time I check it, I just get sad looking
Nope.
at those offers, and
I downloaded it, checked it out a couple times, don't like it, it's uninstalled, and I'm probably going to wind up uninstalling and deactivating my account on Sifty because I'm at work when those catering orders are due. So no point for me to be on that app.
You know what's funny? I accepted a catering order for Monday, and it's from one of the worst places, one of the worst restaurants ever, in my opinion. That does
Is it your
delivery.
favorite? Is it your favorite Mexican restaurant?
It's not Mexican. It's not Mexican. It's a chicken chain.
Super Chicken?
No.
Hanging Joe's, Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes. Popeyes.
Chat,
Two orders.
Can we get some F's in chat for Nova?
$700 worth of Popeyes.
Can we please get some
Isn't
F's
that
in chat
crazy?
for Nova?
You
might need to have a. Oh wait, never mind.
We'll see how that's gonna go.
You have to go to your
We'll
normal job on Monday. I was about to say, it's like maybe when you get home after that, you should and you get your daughter from school, you should probably have a couple of drinks to drown that.
So the plan is I'm gonna drop off my daughter at school, and then it's going from like Greenbrier, if you know where that's at, to like Reston, which in my mind doesn't make sense because there's 2 Popeyes in Reston / Herndon. So why is it coming from all the way in like Chantilly basically? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that goes for sure.
The way that people order on the apps, I just don't know. Oh
yeah, maybe.
Marcelo
I don't
right.
really blur people's faces unless they ask me to. I've only had one guy ask me, and I usually didn't even use his clip at all. It's just easier that way. Yeah, I think Reston is definitely better than Ashburn. Now everything is closer, not as much driving. Oh man, Pollo Peru. Yeah, that'd be funny. I hate that place.
Traffic sucks out there though.
Pollo Peru.
And there's an incredible amount of apartment
complexes. Wow, look at this, man. Yo, what's up, stranger? That's Rock, who used to be a staple of the channel. He's been in the shadows lately. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, so I'm curious to see how that's gonna go, because I could only imagine how much food are you ordering for it to be $700 worth of Popeyes. And you know what's interesting about this is that I took a delivery because I just saw the miles. It's going like 4 miles, right? And the pay, I think it's like $49. So I'm like, I jumped on that right away. And then as soon as I accepted, I saw that it was like Popeyes, and I was like, damn. And then later in the day, it dawned on me like, oh, I should have just canceled it because I feel like it's not going to go well. But now I have a $15 cancellation fee if I cancel it through Zifty. So I'm like, man, we're just gonna figure it out. We'll see how it goes.
I definitely owe Zifty $20 because I canceled both orders that I was supposed to pick up because I I had stuff come up with work. I'm just like, there's no way I can do that in an hour and take care of what I need to take care of with work.
Yeah, I think Roadie is pretty good for this. I was talking to Joe Easy about it earlier today. I think they're good for like medicine, like small deliveries like that. Or if you have a big vehicle or early in the morning, you can get a lot of Home Depot stuff. But for the most part, the ones that I think pay the least amount of money that make no sense are the ones that are from the airport. Like the less luggages, all those ones are the pay is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Gisela, exactly $700. Isn't that crazy? Let's see.
I didn't do on my first day of doing Lyft. I actually didn't run anyone to the airport because I mean I did have a scheduled ride to the airport, but all 3 scheduled rides that I've assigned to myself, they all canceled on me. I'm just like, well, it's probably because they see that I'm a new driver. They see that I've been around for 8 months and I haven't done a single ride. So they're like, I don't want to get in the car with that person.
Look at this. Kyle says, I miss being able to hop in as often. I don't know, man. What's up? What's going on, Kyle? Hop in, bro. Give us a quick update and hop out, you know? I'm just hoping they don't have any drinks, but they probably will. Because, you know, those drinks are kind of like awkward in those like weird plastic bags.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure, you know, if you're going to have all that chicken, or they probably have like a bajillion biscuits that, you know, they got to wash it down with something.
Hey, the biscuits you get from KFC or Popeyes, delicious.
Let's see.
I wish Chick-fil-A would sell their biscuits separately, but the only way I think you can get a biscuit
That's so
from
strange.
Chick-fil-A is
So the Maggie
through.
one said Cynthia doesn't take my registration or my insurance. That's so weird. That's strange. I would just maybe try emailing them. I don't know. Let's see. No, I mean, so far, and I have enough deliveries now with Deliver that I'm getting a free catering bag, which is nice.
Hey, and then back to your arsenal. Maybe they'll give you a free cart after 20.
I wish. They're pretty cool. I like my little cart, man. Little carts, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Those 2 grading orders you took down, did you go all the way down to Manassas to drop those off?
Which one?
You went to one of the data center construction sites that did not look like Ashburn.
No, they were in Ashburn. Yeah, no, I didn't go to Manassas or anything like that. I think one was near Gainesville. I think maybe I forget.
That would be Bristow then. Yeah,
maybe
you actually deliver to a Google data center construction site.
Hey, those dogs were super chill, man. Those dogs were just chilling.
Douglers,
they didn't care about, you know.
They're called douglers.
And then I edited out this part where you could see this guy working out in the background. He was just in his office, just doing like awkward, like squats, and I was like, man, this is kind of weird. I'm gonna cut this out of the video. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, though. Google allows if you do the paperwork, they do allow you to bring your dog to the office with you. And
I thought they were just like dogs that just live in the office and for like
those
support.
Those are actual family dogs. And they're called Douglers.
They're called Googlers?
Douglers.
That's interesting.
Googlers are 1 year plus employees who have been there for a year, and Nooglers are new employees that have less than a year at the company.
That's pretty interesting. But they were cool. They order a lot from when I talked to the one lady,
and they
order like every single week. So, if the stars align next time, we'll do it again. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, I used to work for Google as a full-time employee until they laid me off in January.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, so I was waiting for you to do it. Let's see. Did a catering order on Wednesday with delivered that was from Minnesota Twins. That was pretty cool. Felt important dropping it off. Did it pay well, Daniel? I'm sure it must have paid well. Sometimes, Got some questions for you, man. Oh, by the way, let me ask you this question. Are you using the glitch?
The fuck is the glitch?
That's too funny. I'm just messing with you.
So, answer to your question, I'm super part-time on gig work. and I have a full-time W-2.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack this open for now because it's getting warm, and I wanted to try it when it's cold. So it's like the new Jack Daniel with a Coke already mixed in the can.
You tell us how sweet that tastes when you take a sip of it.
Let's see.
I already brushed my teeth, so I can't break out a drink right now.
I just want to try it while it's cold.
And besides, I'll be going to bed soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have a long weekend ahead of me.
Wow, that's actually really good.
That's good. Maybe I'll have to try it.
I'm surprised. Like this tastes like a bartender just made it. Wow, all I need is like a little glass with some ice, and I can just pour it in there, and it tastes even better. Hey, salud, salud, salud. Nice. That's pretty solid, man. Let's see.
Daniel, give us $1.
That's pretty funny. So basically, the glitch, my understanding of it is that you can get your acceptance rating to go up without taking any orders, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know how to use that, and I wouldn't use it anyway.
The argument of this glitch people is that gig tubers have been aware of this glitch and did not share it with the public. Like, weird. I don't know. And now they're saying, or some people, not there, I don't know. A couple of people are saying, like, oh, you know, I lost money on this and that because if I would have known about it, then, you know, I would have done that instead of taking bad orders. Which, if you know me, I've never been proponent of Top Dasher or any of that crap. That's never, ever. So technically, I would never say, hey, you know, take every single order, blah, 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 blah. And I think it only works for Android, but nonetheless.
Yeah, I would never do, I would, even if I knew what the hell the glitch was and how to use it, I wouldn't use it because I just take orders for the hell of it.
Jeez, man, I went to the glitch, but I'm scared to get deactivated. Those people should have done it. I mean, I just don't really see the point of it. I understand the whole point of like erasing the URL without taking an order, but then you're not making any money though. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't understand how that really helps you, unless you do it just to get the AR high. I don't know. Let's see. What store? I went to Safeway. I'm just gonna finish with a pretty slow Friday night. Made 400. Hey, that's not bad for a slow night, bro. Just saying. $400 on a slow night. I'll take it. Foreclose the apps. I mean, I get that, but you're not making money though while you're doing that. And if I'm not mistaken, you don't even see where the order's coming from. So couldn't you be missing out on a good order, technically? So let's see. Yo, I am actually genuinely surprised at how good this tastes.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Too bad it's only 7%. It tastes more like it'd be higher than that.
Then drink more.
Oh no, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, for what it tastes like.
Go ahead and get blasted on stream
on my own live. No, I think with two of these, you're feeling pretty good, for sure.
I only have the occasional drink once every 6 months.
No, I mean, I get that you're cheating to make it higher, but what I'm saying is like, isn't it dynamic now where like it's not like before where they would only look at your AR at the end of the month. Now they're always looking at the AR. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
In our area, Grubhub pays the most.
Really? I thought some drinks have like 11%. I don't know. 7% seems kind of low, but I don't know.
And in terms of rideshare apps, Uber's still the king of rideshare in our area.
I mean, yeah, so it's going to have a lot of volume and stuff.
And then,
you know, it's funny. I got a text from Empower, and they were like, "We've noticed you haven't given a ride in a while. Is everything okay?" And I was like, and I thought it was like a automated response. It was an actual person texting me.
Oh,
and shit. I was like, "Oh, I just, you know."
But you were just active. You were just active last Saturday.
That's what I said in my mind. But maybe for them, it's not.
Maybe they're used to seeing you raking the big bucks on Saturday. It's like, It's like, huh? He usually does 200. He usually does 400.
Hey, for only doing it on Friday and Saturdays, I've already made like $7,000. So I think it's pretty decent.
$7,000.
But
Wow.
it says on the app, yeah.
Oh, total, man. I thought you meant in
What, in a couple of days? No.
yeah. I'm like, it's like, what
Yeah, it
shenanigans are
says
you pulling?
so yearly earnings, it says here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But
Okay.
let me see.
Not bad.
Probably not because of that ring thing. But it says $6,916.25.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I don't feel like driving out to Arlington to utilize all of Empower. So that's why I did Lyft. That's why I use Lyft, because I can stay away from DC.
You know what's funny? I got a ride here in Reston and I should have taken it, but I
Going
didn't
to
feel
the
like going to the
wharf.
wharf. Yeah,
Mhm.
I just didn't feel like going to the wharf. But that's so far.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like
Uh,
he ain't gonna make that in. He's not gonna make that in 45 minutes, maybe 90 minutes with traffic.
yeah. And you gotta take tolls if you want to get there faster, which I don't want to do.
And you gotta drive
know?
all the way back.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, if it was today, maybe, because then I could just stay there. But on any other day, it's like, nah.
But one thing that I have noticed about rideshare, you don't really get tips on rideshare, but you get a pretty decent fare.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I think it depends on the ride. Like, if people have a good experience, they might tip. You know,
Yeah.
see with me when I do Empower, I think a lot of people are really drunk sometimes. So that either means you're either gonna tip a lot or you're just gonna forget, one or the
Mhm.
other. You know, so I don't. To me, it doesn't really matter. But it's so funny though. Look at that, made 60 an hour with one Uber ride today with no tip.
Nice. $60 is still
I
great with
mean,
no tip.
I still think there's. I think you know what's happening in my opinion with the gig economy. I think we've been doing it for a while, so most
Mhm.
people are like, "Man, it used to be so much better," and I get that.
Well, yeah,
I
in
get that,
2020 and 2021, people
right?
didn't want to go
But
out.
it's not the same. It's it's that was back then. This is now. So
Mhm.
people are thinking I'm still gonna go out every single day and made what I used to make 2-3 years ago. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, I'm sure you can still get there, but it'd be a lot harder.
Mhm.
You know. So I think a lot of people gotta change their mentalities and be like, "Hey, I gotta adjust." You know,
Yeah,
gotta figure it out.
which is why in all honesty, I'm probably going to start leaning more towards rideshare, because I feel that rideshare is more consistent than food delivery. And if I want to, I can always go to Dulles, get myself in the queue, and I can just pick up people from the airport.
You could do that.
Unless if they're going all the way into DC, then I'll just be like, why didn't you fly into Reagan? Why did you not
Mm.
fly into Reagan? What made you fly into Dulles?
Right.
Or I would point them, it's like, you see that train station? Yeah, get your butt on that
Take a
and
train.
take that into
Oh, let
DC.
me look at this comment. It says here, with the glitch, people find it shady that the gig YouTubers are using the glitch and making content off of it. But that's what I don't understand that. So let me hypothetically speaking, right? If I was still making DoorDash content, right, and there was this glitch, how do I know that it's just me though? You know what I'm saying? Unless I see someone talk about it. But then even then, it would just be weird if I just be sitting there like, oh, let me just not take any orders because then I'm not making any money, you know? But I think I feel like your market matters a lot. Like in this market, in my market, there's a lot of orders,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of orders,
A lot
you
of
know? So I
trash.
feel like even with this glitch, my art would still be the same because there's a lot of garbage out there. You know what I mean? But I mean, what else are gig supers supposed to make? I mean, you make content about your day, right? You make content about whatever is happening with you in your life. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not saying like you shouldn't listen to gig YouTubers, but to an extent, it's almost like I'm just giving you my perspective, and then your market could be different, and
Yeah,
what I say might not apply. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
I don't listen to gig
So
tubers. I just watch them for entertainment.
yeah, but I feel like a lot of people forget that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Which is why the only people that I watch now in the gig tube space are you, Nola Dash, Brash, and Jacob Warren.
How was DoorDash before COVID? Well, when I started doing DoorDash, it was $6 minimum, no matter what. So you could get a $6 Chipotle order going 2 miles, and you got bare minimum that was $6, or you could make more. But it was different, you know. It was back then where like you
Right.
would get an order, it would say like, "Don't tell them you're with DoorDash. Pretend to place the order and pay with a red card." You know, when they were being super shady and just signing up restaurants without them knowing.
Hmm.
So then, and it was always awkward because then you would go to pay, and it's like, "Oh, let me just cross the line on the tip section because I'm not gonna tip out of the order." You know what I mean? So.
Hmm.
Let's see, I had the weirdest thing happen earlier today. I had 35-mile order when it came to the restaurant was ready, but it was all base pay. Then it's probably been sitting there for God knows how long, man, for sure.
I did almost take a $16 order, 13 miles, yesterday into Aldi. But when I looked at the address and I looked at the instructions, I'm just like, by the time I get to your house, it's going to be dark out. You live on a back road that's not paved, a farm for that matter.
Sketchy, bro. So,
So
Sag, if I'm not
I
mistaken,
unsigned it.
I think if you take a lot of orders with Uber, eventually they show you more information when you reach different levels and stuff like that. So, so hypothetically, if you take a lot of orders, when you get to diamond status or whatever it's called, then you will see more information. You
I
know,
need to reach out to Uber support and get my
someone is charging people to
get
get
my
on this
account back on
Discord
that.
to be taught a glitch. Man, I gotta stop people charging. I gotta charge people on my Discord because they'll be wilding in there half the time. Let's see. Sin City deliveries, yeah, man, that's yeah. I was never a fan of him simply because I didn't agree with his message talking about like being top dasher and how do you got to do DoorDash favors and this and that. That's just not me, you know.
That
Maybe
was
I
me for
did.
a little while. Then
Let's see.
I realized that's how badly I was beating up my car.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Jose, bro. Thank you. Keep the content coming. Yeah, I try to, man. I try to, for sure. Let's see. Glitch card. Watch me. Oh, this is a great. Look at that. Yep, it was wonderful. Oh man, this is hilarious from Kyle. Yeah, him and I, we've been around for a while, so it's definitely interesting to see our perspectives um, about how DoorDash has changed over time. Let's see. Wait, who got a Tesla? He did. So they were charging for the glitch. He was charging without sharing. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, to my knowledge, I never knew anything about no glitch. And I don't know how long it's been around. I haven't dashed in like 2 months. So if it was around before that, then I didn't know about it. You know. Um, I do think though that I didn't do myself any favors when I kept signing in from my iPad, signing in from my Android phone, then a different phone. I'm sure that could seem a little bit fishy to DoorDash, but if they could see my GPS location, it was always the same. It's not like I signed in here and there was somebody signing in the middle of nowhere somewhere else, So, oh my bad, Tony. I saw you left and I didn't see you were back there.
Yeah, I wanted to mention about that old base pay that you were talking about.
The one that the guy got $35 base pay.
No,
Let me see if I can
for
scroll back to that comment.
when you were talking about the Chipotle for $6.
Oh, the back in the day stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you remember though, like, the base pay would be variable based on the tip? So,
Yeah, for
like,
sure. They were
up to a
definitely
$4 tip, I think it was. Like, they would change the base pay down to as low as $2, and then
yeah.
if the tip was higher than $4, then you could move up.
I remember back in those days when I saw A50, that was that. Oh, that's a hidden tip right there.
Oh no, that
Uh,
the 850 hidden tip happened after COVID. So like I remember I was using an old DoorDash app version on my Android, and I could see the full payouts because like
Oh, the
in
good old
COVID,
days.
I would see the full payouts on Grubhub and DoorDash, and then they went away on DoorDash, and then like Mr. Flex had a video on how to download the
Like
old app.
the old APK or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, DoorDash for like I think for like 2 or 3 weeks they were actually showing full payouts, and it was like
yeah.
insane.
I think
And then they
DoorDash is still showing full payouts.
They
Where? No, I mean
do
the offer would
sometimes.
come in as a full payout. You know, so you knew what you were getting 100%. There wasn't no guesswork. You know.
Yeah, they do show full payouts on LOPs for
Mm.
the ones that are over like, well, not all the time, but you can guarantee it's not going to go up very much if it's over 10 miles.
Ooh, look at this comment. It says, "Hey Nova, have you accomplished any goals you set out and accomplished them during gig work? I asked because I have a W-2 and I do gig work and I'm saving for a new car. Do you think it's possible?" Absolutely, man. I think if you really put the money aside and don't touch it and you have that willpower, you can definitely accomplish a lot of goals for sure. I paid off a lot of debt, you know, that I got in my early 20s being dumb and getting $47,000 cars that I didn't need and rolling that over when I was having a baby and all these things that didn't make sense. Um, you know, so I think you could definitely set your goals and hit your goals, but I think you definitely should have a goal though, whenever you go dashing or doing any kind of gig work, so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing.
So you secretly have a exotic car in your garage that we don't know about.
No. I bought in 2016. No, was it 2018? No, in 2016, I bought a brand new 370Z Nismo because I was stupid. Okay. So
young and dumb. That's what we call ourselves.
literally. And then at the time, my wife had a Camaro, right? And then,
Camaros are
then she got
nice.
pregnant. And now I was like, well, you can't put a car seat in either of these cars. So then we got the Pathfinder, and then it just didn't make financial sense for me to keep the sports car. Like I could have kept it and I could have made it work, but I could just feel my wife staring at me like if her stares could kill, she was killing me every single day, saying, "What are you doing with this car?" You know, and it made sense.
Like,
you know,
I'm in a Pathfinder. You cannot have your sport.
Yeah, I was told, "Hey, it's not a minivan." You know, so
What's
Christina wanted to be.
What was the year of the Camaro?
She had a 2015 Camaro.
Oh, okay.
It was the one right before they got the new interior. Like, man, because the new interiors almost look really, really nice. Hers was nice. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but I was like, wow, I should have gone for a 2016. You know,
I had a 2017.
So you had the new interior then.
So the car payment on that, because I traded in a 2011 Elantra on it, was $800 a month.
Jesus, that's a lot.
That's what I pay for this Tesla.
Well, I don't want a Tesla anymore.
Well, I mean, I pay for.
I thought I read somewhere that the new ones were gonna be like 27 grand or something, like super cheap.
Go.
Yeah, we'll see when they actually are official what the prices will be.
Yeah,
I've been looking at the new Prius, man. They look pretty nice, but
they look like a much cheaper version of the Tesla.
They look like bootleg Teslas. They're like, oh, you can't afford a Tesla? Buy this
Prius that looks like
a
one
Tesla
and runs better than one.
The Prius has a niche that it fulfills, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Ideally, you can't say that everybody can afford an electric vehicle, or B, that it's practical for every situation. So I still think there's a big space that's carved out for these hybrids and stuff, you know.
Let's see, Free says, Grow is acting weird for me. I cannot go online for some reason. That's weird. It just says, keep saying you're officially a Grow driver. That's weird.
Might have to uninstall and reinstall the app.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes that works.
Let me see here. I remember like years ago, one of my neighbors, two of them, all they did was both of them did Uber, and they both had like Priuses. And this is like years ago, so I don't know if
Yeah,
they're still doing it now. But
Prius is
that's
still
what they
like
would do.
probably one of the most profitable, if not the most profitable vehicle to use, as long as you take
Yeah, I
care of
think
your
the biggest
maintenance.
knock on it before was the fact that they didn't look good, you know. But now the new one looks pretty
Yeah.
good. The new
Well,
one looks
even
like
if
it
it
just came
doesn't
out of the
look good,
Jetsons,
like,
you know.
do you have to look good to make money? No.
No, I get that,
Your
but I
tips are
feel like
based off of your personality.
if I'm gonna drive a car, I want it to at least not look horrible. Have you seen
Right.
that Saturn, like the Aztec or whatever, the
They
car
still
that
make
was named
Saturns?
like the ugliest car ever?
Yeah. Yeah. But if that car made me as much money as a Prius makes rideshare drivers, like, I wouldn't care.
You know what? You look at it, the Aztec kind of looks like a SUV Prius. I just looked it up real quick.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up some images.
The
Yeah, this
Aztec,
bad
that was a
boy.
Pontiac.
Yeah, Pontiac. That's right. Not Saturn. My bad. Let me see if I can. They have some. You can buy one right now in Cars.com for $21,000, and it came out in 2003. That's pretty nuts.
These nuts.
Let's see here. Why is it so expensive for a car that's so old?
Oh, while you're looking at that, I also wanted to comment. I heard somebody commented that Sin City was selling the
The
glitch
glitch
for
thing.
$40 or whatever. No, he was not. He was not selling the glitch. He was selling people coaching, telling them how to become top dashers or diamond drivers. But he didn't tell them that, like, he didn't have to do what he was telling them to do in order to achieve his stats.
Let's see. Hey, looking back, it doesn't look that bad. What? Maybe when I was younger, it just looked different. I don't know. Let me see if I can share this.
Kind of
Let's
like
see.
the other ugly cars, like the PT Cruiser. They try to look cool like
The
they're
PT
like the
Cruiser, yeah,
30s
that's pretty funny.
Model Ts or Model whatever.
See, what do you think here? Look at that bad boy right there.
Yeah, if that thing was a moneymaker, I would buy it.
Yeah, but it's definitely not though.
I know it's not.
Definitely
That's why I said if it was.
if it was. Let me see how was it in gas? I know that it was terrible. Let me see. Aesthetic.
I
Pontiac.
don't know. Maybe that's a low key like Turo rental car. It's probably too old for Turo.
See the miles per gallon. That's solid. That's not terrible. 21 miles per gallon.
Yeah,
Could be
that's
worse.
good for an SUV, especially from that era.
Oh, okay, so city was 15 miles per gallon, and then highway was 24, so it averaged around 21. That's not
So
terrible.
it's like a Honda Pilot,
Like if I had it
but
already
not as
paid off
much
in my car
space.
in my garage, I wouldn't care. Let's see. Tesla build quality is absolute shit. I'll take a Prius. Am I ready for football season? Absolutely, man.
I don't know,
Cannot
man.
wait.
I've been driving this Tesla Model Y from 2022 for let's see, 85,000
So
miles,
Tony,
and it's
I don't know
still
how
like
you
it's
could
brand
possibly
new.
know this. I don't know how you could possibly know this, but they're asking if you know if he was using the glitch. If Richard was
If
using the glitch. Richard.
according to the person who told me about Richard using a glitch, yes. I
Someone
mean,
said Dallas is going to win the division.
you can find this person is Dashwagon on YouTube.
Dash
Just
wagon.
go to
Let me see.
his channel, leave him these questions, and he'll answer them. I've
Dash
seen him
wagon.
answering these questions on other people's glitch video things. So I can only speak third-hand information. So whatever I say is
Third
just
hand.
hearsay, I'm
He has
not
a
the one
video
experiencing.
says his only video that I see here that's not sure it says "Back from the Dead" addressing Sin City Delivery's lies. It's a
Because
great title right there.
Sin City said that he was dead from an overdose, even though
Oh,
he's
what
been
the fuck?
well,
Damn, bro.
because Ron had substance abuse problems in his past, and he's been clean for multiple years, and he took offense to because that's something he actually is proud of, that
Right.
he's
I mean,
clean
I would
and
be
he
upset for sure.
right and he's like helps people so that they can do the same thing,
Yeah, I saw that Trey Lance. See, to me, that's a weird trade because, like, if I'm Trey Lance, I know Dak is starting, so why would I want to go there? If I would have been Trey Lance, I would have tried to go to like the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's already kind of shaky,
Second.
Or like maybe go to like a different team that has like a subpar starter, And Fareed, it could also be because the market is closed right now. At least here, you're in my market. Let me try to get on. Let me see if it lets me. Grubhub. Let's see. Oh yeah, I mean it lets me go online, so it's got to be something with your account, I guess. I don't know. So Tony, have you done any of like the delivered stuff or like Sifty or anything like that, or not really?
I've done like almost 70 delivereds.
Yeah, because when I saw the interview that Carson Cripps did with the CEO, he said the Denver was pretty busy. For delivered.
Yeah, from the interview that UDM did.
No, he's the one that I saw was with Carson Cripps that he just did like a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so UDM did a whole behind the scenes with delivered. You should check that out.
But yeah, it was pretty interesting to hear like what markets and things like that. And he asked some good questions. Like he asked like, well, what's the percentage of orders that you have that people don't tip? And he was like 40% of people don't tip, and they just add from like their own base pay or whatever.
Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure he had a little bit of influence of where he went. Let me see here.
I've done one Zifty, but Zifty seems
like
to
a cool
have
app.
like maybe the leftovers from other apps or something, because their payouts are so low.
At least from what I've seen, the minimal payout is always like $17.50 in my market.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I've never seen a delivered for less than 20.
20, right? I think 20 is their minimum.
I haven't.
But what I like
about
Zifty is that way the app works because you can just see the orders, as opposed to the delivered. But I know they have their own
as you grow with Zifty, I think, because they seem to have a tier system too.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe you get access to seeing the orders earlier than other people, so you might see like.
I finally have a rating high enough that I can see the last tier, which is the Easy Cater Relish. Specialty lunch orders typically delivered to offices. Higher earnings are available. So maybe.
Yeah, let me know how that works, because
I wish you could
do all this work on ordering or picking up $17 orders, and then like their big orders are like $25 or something.
I mean, the biggest one that I've taken for Sifty was like $71.
Okay,
and that was pretty good.
Yeah, the biggest one on delivered that I've done so far is $100.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think my biggest delivered was like $60, I think. But I've seen, I mean, right now there's a bunch in like DC that are paying $17.50, 17 this and that.
But my best payouts are always freaking Chipotle catering on on DoorDash. Like
Just like
the
the
highest one
randomly
I've gotten
come
on that is like $240.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you were here early enough when I was talking about this Popeyes catering order that I have with Zifty on Monday that I'm kind of worried about because Popeyes, it's Popeyes.
Popeyes, man. You are a glutton for punishment there, buddy.
I mean, I'm just looking at it. It says here, you know what's interesting? It says here it's only 8 items. 8 items with a subtotal of $672.42.
For how much?
It says 8 items for $672.42.
Oh, well, that's probably because the 8 items are probably something like catering pack times 8.
I'm just hoping that it doesn't have drinks, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna have drinks.
If they have drinks, they're going to be in probably
You know those
bags,
biscuits
you know what I
are
mean?
like those biscuits are like you'll dry your mouth, so they gotta have something.
I still can't believe that someone spent $700 on.
It's going to. I mean, you know, these orders always go to offices, so I'm pretty sure it's going to a hospital or like some kind of office.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I've only done one Zifty and one delivered that was going to a house or like a pool.
Yeah, during like graduation.
Like in the
you
afternoon.
might-
Let's see. SAG says we
I've
don't
delivered
have
a couple.
50 or delivered. SAG, what market are you in? That they don't. That neither of those are in your market.
Actually, you
Crash
know what?
Area.
I did a delivered that was a Popeyes.
I mean, I've been to this Popeyes before, and they're not that great, but I don't know. We'll see how it
Well,
goes.
yeah, the Popeyes I picked up from was in my
Oh,
DoorDash
it's just
area.
chickens. Nice. You know who's gonna have a bad year? The Bills. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up, man? What's up, David?
What's up,
Had to
man?
throw a little jab right there at the Bills. You know,
I dozed off. I ain't gonna lie, I dozed back off.
it's so good, bro.
How
No
do you
worries.
dose off? It's only what?
12
It's only
o'clock.
1 a.m. What do you mean, bro?
Well, actually, I'm probably gonna be jumping off here soon. So never mind. I'm just going to shut up about that.
Oh, small town. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I would just always keep checking. You never know. But yeah, I feel like
For what, the Grubhub app?
no. He says he doesn't have Zifty or delivered. I guess it's in a small town in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I wish I had
'Cause you're
this
saying-
for sure.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have Zifty at least,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah, they don't have it down here, man. Nothing. I mean,
So
we barely have delivered. I mean, it's
delivered.
there, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I don't know if you heard my delivery that's coming on Monday, delivering almost $700 worth of stuff from Popeyes. I'm kind of terrified.
Monday. That's pretty cool. You get it that far ahead. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, I seen some here for Sunday. No, tomorrow, Sunday, and then Monday. I picked it up because the payout was already high, and I feel like if I would have left it there, someone would have grabbed it. You know,
Yeah.
because the way it is kind of like if you let it sit, it goes up a little bit, little by little.
Yeah,
So-
kind of like that pair. They messaged me
Oh,
all day.
dude,
today.
you had that the worst pair experience ever.
And there was
That's pretty
messaging me today because there was one that started at $15, and he was like, "Man, it's we got one for you today." I was like,
But is it actually people from Para that are talking to you? Or
"This
is it
guy
like,
was, yeah, this guy was." And then I was like, "No, man, it's kind of low." He was like, "Oh, well, keep watching." And it went up to 18. He said, "You want to get it now?" I was like, "Man, it's just $18. I'm not going over there." It's hilarious.
So to answer your question, Crash.
It
So
went up to
basically, with
21.
Sifty, what they do is, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna go click on a random order that I'm not gonna take, so you can see it here. Let me see which one looks relatively decent. This one isn't too bad. Let me turn this off so people can see. So with Zifty, you can see it'll give you the approximate. Hold on, let me make myself full screen real quick.
There you go.
So you can see if it focuses like the pickup location. It'll give you like the street, but it won't give you the name. Same thing with the drop off.
okay.
Is that the Android or the iOS?
This is Android for
It
50.
looks different on my
Focus.
phone,
Oh yeah,
but I have a
That's
and then it gives
Samsung.
you like the number of items, you know how much it's paying, and then once you accept it, then it'll say like where what restaurant it's coming from. You know,
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
so like when I first saw this offer, I didn't realize it was Popeyes. It never crossed my mind that someone would order that much Popeyes. You know, I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
it would be Panda Express because there's another Panda Express right there. But even then, after you accept it, you can still decline it without having to pay.
Oh.
But now that window's already passed. Where like if I
How
were
long
to
do
if I
you
were to
have?
cancel this, huh?
How long do you have to make that decision?
For some of them, it kind of varies. Like for this one, I would have had to have canceled by today at 2:20 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if I cancel now, I gotta pay $10 because I'm
I
canceling.
I owe him $20.
This is what this is what hurts me, man. Like, there's one that I could do, but it's at 4 p.m. on Monday when I could be making bank on Lyft,
Mm.
and it's only for $18.40. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely tricky. Like I wish, like ideally, you know, I would love to get like an early morning one, like you know, from Duck Donuts or like a coffee shop or something, and then like one before lunch and then one during lunch and one after lunch. You know, in a perfect world, that would be
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
They come
Well,
at the
some of
same
these-
time is the problem. That's the problem. Everybody wants to eat.
See, that's my
lunch.
issue with delivery, bro. My delivery will be going off at like 9, 8 in the morning. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is going on? You know, it's like, come on.
Daniel, that's hilarious. I mean, that I didn't mean to do that. That was quite stressful that day. For sure. Appreciate it, Leeds. Appreciate it, man.
But yeah, no, you know it's funny that I asked for the free bag from delivered, and then my own bag, catering bag, the zipper is kind of messed up now. So it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna get one, but then I'm gonna lose one.
I know mine
Yeah.
ripped too. Trying to put a bunch of pizza boxes in a catering bag, and it was
yeah.
real tight, and it said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh." Wow.
Oh.
So I had my wife.
Yeah.
Have my wife use my link. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that makes
Most
sense.
of
That
the
makes sense.
pizzas I get out here fit in those DoorDash ones from Papa John's. So I
Hmm.
have like 10 of those Papa John's pizza bags, and they come in clutch when I get a pizza catering.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Those are kind of those are kind of flimsy too. Like they're not the
But
old style pizza bag that we used to have.
what
on
I like
DoorDash.
about them is that they have ventilation and they don't
Oh
make
yeah,
the
yeah. They have
pizza
like a
box
little
feel
design,
soggy.
so it doesn't get
Yeah,
all steamy.
a
Like
little
that.
slit. Yeah, they got the slit. Yeah, I like it too.
I mean, they do the job.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, when I had my biggest delivered order that one time, I used every single bag I had, man. Like that's I went to
Yeah.
the car and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna use all these bags, and they had these little small pizzas. They were long, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man. And then there was too long that it wouldn't fit in a normal bag. You know, it's like, oh, this is so annoying. You know, but I made it work. Hey,
So
Leeds,
I
man,
know
you
you
said
have
it.
the little. Go ahead.
No, sorry, I was reading his comment. Leeds said I sound like a stalker right now, and I
Come
said,
on,
you
man.
said it, not me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I know you have
Grubhub has
that.
some great bags. Actually, you know what? My Grubhub bags are actually still here in my apartment. I'll go bring them.
Nova, I know you have that that cart that you've been using. Have you ever tried the wagon?
I have not. I don't have wagon money like David does. You know, I got a little cart money. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
I mean,
the wagon is
that
so
sucker has
clutch.
changed my life, man. I promise you that.
Do you keep the wagon in the front or?
No,
where
I
do you
keep it in
your
the
wagon?
back. Yeah, I just keep it in the back because it's just I have my bags underneath the, in the trunk where you open it up, and then all my bags are underneath there.
Yeah,
And I have the wagon in front of that.
I put my wagon in the front, and then I use my trunk storage for all of my bags because I do a lot of Uber and Lyft, so sometimes I get suitcases and stuff I don't have to worry about moving anything.
Yeah, I just completely toggle that off now. It was cool. I can't stand people around me like that. I like to be by myself. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
It
If
was
you
what's
have
weird
the
for me?
Model Y,
You
you
know-
might change your mind if you have Lux Black in your market because
I wouldn't change my mind at all.
Those
The
are
money,
bangers.
It ain't about the money on that. It's about being comfortable because I don't like people around me.
gotcha.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, though, I think I'm just weird, man. But like, I enjoy doing like the ride share, like on Friday nights and Saturday nights, knowing that the people that I'm picking up are most likely intoxicated. You know what I
You
mean? Because when they
enjoy
get in
that?
the car, it's hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How's your night? You know, or you get the real quiet ones that you sit in the car and it just slump real quick. You know, like I'm like,
I
this
actually
is
rather for them to be in my passenger seat instead of behind me. If that makes sense. I'd
Yeah,
rather
that makes
like,
sense.
come sit right here. I want to see what you're doing. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like that.
I think you know, when it's a lot of people and someone has to sit up front, I think they always ask, "Oh, is it okay if I sit up front?" You know, like, "Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
man." Like, you know, be more comfortable. You know, but I definitely do think that you know people got that passenger etiquette where they sit behind you but not directly behind you. You know, like on the so you can see them kind of thing.
Yeah. Sapphire.
It is kind of
Yeah,
weird if
by the way.
somebody you know sits behind you just because they want to.
I don't think he knows he's muted. Sapphire.
Oh yeah. Hi. Yes. Hi. I'm.
I was wondering why he's over here showing
Oh,
me the
yeah.
bag.
He's like this and stuff.
Yeah. This is the Grubhub likes to call this their carrying bag, but it's more like a pizza bag. But you can fit a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, I like Grubhub bags a lot.
I just wish they weren't branded.
Yeah. Yeah, I really the one I use in a car in front of me is my Grubhub bag. That's my favorite bag.
Oh yeah, you guys
see,
were while I was at meeting, you guys were talking about passengers in your car and etiquette. Yeah, I didn't really none of my passengers really talked to me because they were looking at their phones.
Mhm.
And as soon as I saw that in the rearview mirror, I'm just like, okay, they don't want to be bothered. I'll just let them be, and I'll just let them know when we're here.
Yeah, that's a lot of passengers, especially during the morning and daytime.
And then I only do daytime. I'm not about to do nighttime. Although I have no choice because the sun's going down. Will be going down before 7:00 soon.
Nighttime is different at that time of year than what we're talking about. Nighttime.
Oh yeah.
Hey, David, wasn't
I
that pizza place you went to that had like 30-inch pizzas? Or
Yeah,
is that what
I leave all the
Fat
nighttime
Boys,
pickups
Fat
for
Boys
Nova.
pizza.
Because
Let Nova
over
handle
here,
the drums.
Nev is saying he had to deliver a 38-inch pizza yesterday
Yeah, you
for
got to
a
put that in
Zifty
the
order
trunk,
in my
man.
little
You gotta
Civic.
put that in the trunk. You have to. Because if you
Almost
try to
sounds
put
like
the
something that
back
needs to be shipped
seat,
through VHO.
it'll shift. If you try to put the back seat, it goes like this, and then the pizza slides.
True.
So it's much easier just to put in the trunk. I hate it. I hate it for the customer.
I'm still gonna do my Timu series on like catering bags and stuff for like gig drivers. I think it'll be fun because some of the bags are the same ones you see on Amazon, like the same pictures and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should reach out to Temu and see if they can do a sponsor stream for you.
You know what's funny? After I got my new dash cam, I got an email from well, I don't know if it's really them because it could be also like a scam. Vantru. I forgot what the brand of the dash cam was, and it's like,
The
oh, we want to
Vantru
sponsor
and
you and
True.
this and that, and I was like, man, I just bought a dash, man. But then you know when you look at an email and you see a lot of typos, I'm like, I don't know, just give me scam vibes. You know, so.
I thought that about that DoorDash email from you, but I guess it was real. It just felt weird how they said their name to you. Hey Nova, you know what I mean? I don't know. That felt
well,
weird.
the way that he explained it, it was saying that because my email in my YouTube contact, it's not my email from my Dasher account. It was a different email.
Okay.
So I guess he couldn't pull up my info, you know, like that. So I don't know.
Man.
Let me see here.
That was an interesting update you gave on that.
Yeah,
They're
we would do a 90,
let me get you
90 day update.
reactivated, and then they're like, no, as a matter of
And then
fact,
Bartoda
we're
was like, it's the
still
same
gonna
guy.
say, fuck you.
I'm like, what are the odds it's actually the same guy?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Could always give it a try. Worst thing they say is no.
I mean, you did get an email after he did whatever he said he was doing, though. I mean,
that is true.
So
Yeah.
maybe I don't know if it was coincidence or I don't know.
That's true. Yeah,
Anyways,
what up, Aziz? How you
I
doing,
will
bro?
catch you guys later. I have to get some sleep
All right.
so I'm
Have a
good night.
somewhat awake for tomorrow's convention. So talk to you guys
Good luck with
later.
that, man. Good luck.
Yeah, for sure.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Later.
Good night.
Oh man. Let's see here from
Every
Mr.
live I
Tony.
see you in, Tony. Your name's Tony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every live I see you in, you never show your. Where's your camera? You never come on. Huh?
There he is. He's
there
always
you are.
driving. Huh?
I'm
Yeah.
charging.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony's pretty recognizable once you see his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Plus,
never
when I'm
seen his
on
face.
the
That's the first time.
on the cell phone, it's a little bit easier to stay connected with it with just the audio too. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Charging. You had the cheap time to charge at one of those.
Yeah,
Huh?
so David, so you haven't used your Hyundai in a while, right? You've been using your
Yeah,
Tesla.
I keep saying every day. I'm like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But I don't want to pay for gas right now because we're so slow. It's so
Yeah,
slow.
it's pretty
So
slow, bro.
it's
I
like
know.
I don't want to pay anything for gas. I can just charge at the house. I charge right there. I mean,
yeah, I'm charging at a charge point that costs $0 per kilowatt hour.
oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's my battle. I mean, I think I'm gonna go back to it though because I've in 2 months of just doing because it's been 2 months now of me just driving with the. I put almost 5. I know it's not a whole lot because I don't drive that much, but I put almost 5,000 miles on that sucker. I don't want to keep putting miles on there.
I rent this one, and I got this last May, and I've put 85,000 miles on it.
So you've rented since last May?
Yep.
You probably could have bought 3 of those by now.
Oh.
Yeah, how much is you
I
probably
rent
free,
this so
have
I don't beat up my car.
yeah.
It's got commercial coverage. I can do private trips in this.
I got you. I guess there is a because you use it enough to do the it kind of pays for itself for you.
Yeah, I mean I
Oh
do
yeah,
this full time. So.
Tony's sitting on like $400 right now for the whole day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Isn't your
for-
average
no.
like 500, Tony, a day, something like that? An average?
No, I could if I put in the hours, but like today I'm at 350 mainly because I had a conversation with UDM for a little bit where I was just doing some DoorDash instead of rideshare right in the middle of the high demand. And my daughter, she wanted to do a ride along with me for lunch shift where usually I fill in with rideshare in between large order programs. I had to take some small orders on DoorDash, which I don't usually do. So
that's all I get is small orders on DoorDash.
You're on that baby people order program.
Actually, I got a really good order.
He's got LOP. He's got LOP. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I got a really good order today. It's going to be on tomorrow's video. I was happy for that. Shoot, it's been so long. But yeah, it's been slow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This week
definitely.
was slow for sure.
Last weekend was jamming over here. We had the Broncos playing their preseason game here. We had a Rockies game going on at the same time and a concert at Mile High. So.
Oh man, I love Denver though, man. I really.
Or not Mile High, at Ball Arena. Yeah.
I like Denver a lot.
Yo, David,
So
what do you
I
think
know-
about this trade, bro? About the Trey Lance going to the Cowboys?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds good. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. Everything is just shifting. People are getting hurt. I mean, how are you getting hurt in preseason?
We had one of our players got injured when
I saw that.
The Ravens tight end like body slammed him. I was like, what the heck, man? It's not cool.
They're trying to keep their spot. I understand why people are playing hard at preseason, I understand why people play hard in preseason, but
Well, I think the people that play hard are like, the undrafted, the
yeah,
seven
it's like,
rounders,
come on now, I need to
trying,
get this.
trying to make the roster.
Yeah, but man,
I think I don't know. I think if I was Dak, I'd be like, okay, I see you guys bringing in someone to, right behind me. Okay. But if
Yeah.
I was Lance, I'd be like, man, like, I think he just got unlucky, man. Think about it. He was a high draft pick, gets injured, like what, the very first game of the season. And then when he comes back, now Purdy out of nowhere took them basically to the Super Bowl. So it's like,
I mean,
it's tough.
what did Trey Lance? Where did he draft? I don't remember.
He was a first rounder, I think,
was
like
he?
third pick, wasn't he?
I don't remember.
He was definitely a pretty high pick, for sure.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get the chance, He's gonna get the chance for sure.
I just did an
And
update.
they only got like a fourth rounder for him, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he hasn't really shown much, I still think the biggest bust that people don't talk about enough is what is this man's name?
Russell Wilson.
I thought you were going to say the Buffalo Bills. I thought
no. Hold on.
The biggest bust is Russell Wilson.
What's his guy's name? Hold on.
I mean, you can't call it a bust. Russell Wilson made that bank. I mean, he know what he's doing.
Okay, this is the biggest bust in recent time. Josh Rosen. Have you seen all these clips he has? Where he was like, there were 9 mistakes made ahead of me, because he got drafted like 9th overall or something like that.
No,
this man's been he's gonna have a team right now.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm telling you, bro. If you look up Han, you know what? I'm gonna look up this little video here. I don't think it'll be copyrighted.
Yeah.
I think they're still
Isn't the best quarterback from that draft Josh Allen?
The best quarterback from any draft is Josh Allen.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty funny. Let me see here.
Yeah, the Broncos could have got Josh Allen, but we got Garrett Bowles.
Oh, here it is. I got the video right here. Pulled up. Hold on. Let me see if I can where is it at? Oh, okay. This video came out 5 years ago, and it's not super long. A minute and 41 seconds.
I need to download the StreamYard you were telling me about.
I mean, it's not even, you don't even download it. It's just like an app. It's like a website.
It's a website. Yeah, you just log in.
It's like a plug-in on your. It's like a plug-in.
No, it's just a website.
Like you just log in on the website, and it does give you access, like a plug-in access through the website to your YouTube.
All right, let me see if I can pull this up here real quick. Hold on. Yeah. I mean, StreamYard is pretty sweet, to be honest, and you can even the free one's good.
Yeah, free is what I'll be doing. I'm not gonna have a random $25 for something I ain't gonna use, because I know streaming is cool and all, but I can't see me.
Some of the people weren't doing it today because I saw they charged me $25, and I'm like, yo, I haven't done it live in 3 weeks. What the heck? I was like, you know what I mean? So it's like I gotta use it. All right, let me play this little quick video here real quick. I'm gonna mute myself so you guys can hear it.
I was pretty pissed off. I fell. 1, 2, and 3 went by, and just kind of went into a blur after that. I was really angry. Teams were passing on me, and I was honestly expecting to get picked at some point and have to fake a smile and go up and pretend to be happy. But for some reason, when I got picked, all of that went away, and it just went to straight excitement and relief. There were 9 mistakes made ahead of me. And I will make sure over the next decade or so that they will know that they made a mistake.
Yeah.
Where is he working at? Walmart now, or what?
This man doesn't even have a team right now. Okay.
I mean, they know now. I mean,
But you know what's crazy? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he never had a chance because after him they got what's the guy right now that's in
Kyler Murray.
Arizona. Yeah. But then he's played in like 7 teams, man. Cardinals, Dolphins, Buccaneers, 49ers, Falcons, Browns, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And he's
Kyler,
like
tiny guy. And how tall is Kyler, by the way? Let me look at this.
Kyler's pretty short.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
He's like a Drew Brees or what?
No, he's tiny.
I think it's a Russell
Muggsy
Wilson, right?
Bogues.
Isn't Russell Wilson like around the same height as
Really?
Kyler Murray?
Russell
think
Wilson's probably shorter
I hate
now
when
than
he
he
goes
was.
Bing. Bing doesn't never give me
How
any-
many sacks he takes?
Or like, I mean, people like Baker Mayfield or even Kyler Murray wouldn't be drafted without
He's
Russell Wilson.
5'10". He's 5'10". He looks so small next to
I
everybody
mean,
else.
yeah, when you look at the Giants on the field, he looks tiny.
Yeah.
Look at this commenter here. LOPers are going to be hurting when the tier system hits them if they aren't using the other catering apps already. Maybe,
Now,
but I think
not
almost everybody nowadays got lots of apps.
Not
especially the
since
catering.
Thomas. Not
I
since
don't
Thomas
think
decided
mine's
to
gonna
tell
ever go
everybody.
anywhere. I mean, I feel like I'm grandfathered or something. Like it's weird. Like I don't never keep any kind of. I don't know. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like I've been doing that in the LOP for. I only use DoorDash. Let me be before I started. Let me be honest. Before I did the channel, I only used it for large orders. Like DoorDash was the thing I had on only for large orders, declined for everything else. That's how I used to use DoorDash.
That's how I still use it.
Yeah, I mean, I did that forever. And so I only did large orders for 2 full 3 years of only large orders. And I mean, it's just weird that they'll take it. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I am in other catering apps. I mean, catering apps are going to be the wave. I mean, it's already the wave. I really wish Zifty comes here because Zifty is the next one that I really want for sure. Delivered is growing for sure. Delivered seems like it's growing, but I mean, it's also growing. I think they should have cut it off how many people can be on the platform first because it's oversaturated already. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad.
It might pick up for you now that summer is over. And the thing is with Delivered is that they don't take as many of the bad offers as some of the other catering apps will.
Yeah.
That's why like Deliver That will do the catering or the tip pool thing. And
Have you tried the Easy Caterer app? Like they have their own delivery app.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I didn't know that at all. No.
I have.
So
Uh,
do they get better ones in their own app or no?
So the only time you get an Easy Catering app is if you're working with the actual restaurant that hasn't sent it off to one of the on-demand apps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they give me like they put my phone number in for them, and then I just get it assigned to me, and then the Easy Cater app is pretty crappy.
You know what's weird about me, bro? I don't like for like Red Wagon, right? That I sign line for. I hate that they text me all the damn time. Hey, this is dispatcher. We got this and that, and then I was like,
I
yeah,
don't like it.
I don't know why, but it just bothers me. Like, or like even when I did the para thing and the guy kept calling me, that was cool for like a little bit. And then after a while, I'm like, yo, like why you keep calling me? They put it on the app and then I'll take it. They get my mind, like,
Yeah.
and I get it, but I don't know. I just didn't like that.
I
I
think
think that's why I like Sifty so much.
And he tried to like make me feel a little bad about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, let me read how he said it.
Oh, the $18 one?
Yeah, let me read how he said it. Let me find it.
Man, that's pretty funny.
Who was it?
Para this morning.
I mean, what was the name of the guy?
Huh?
The
What was
name
it?
of the
Para
guy?
guy who's talking to
I
you.
I don't know. He's got just his phone number here. I don't know.
Oh, he didn't introduce himself?
No.
So-and-so with Para?
He said I was like, oh, the offer's too low. I'm sorry. And then he said he said, "Oh yeah, these are small offers, but they definitely can get bigger if you take these smaller ones now. No, it's not gonna grow. I mean, this is it's not gonna like magically make more money right now. I'm talking about now. This was
Yeah.
small. $15. It went up to $21, and then somebody took it at 21. It wasn't worth it at 21. I already told myself if I don't see one at 30 for them, I'm not going through the text messages less than 30. That thing.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they bugged you so much on that one because they were really like, "Hey, have you left your house yet? Are you on the way?" And
$19, man. That was $19. Goodness.
yeah, the only time that I got in that was Easy Cater called me and they were like, "Oh, the restaurant says you're not there yet." I'm like, "What? I'm already here. What are you talking about?" You know, I think I was doing a 50 order, but Easy Cater is the one who called me asking like where I was and how far I was, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I'm already here."
Yeah.
When I'm on the Easy Cater for deliver that, it's like tell Easy Cater to bug off. They can contact us.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hey,
all right.
Daniel, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, but I definitely like to over communicate with like Zifty and stuff because like they're really strictlers on when you leave, I think, or they're not strictlers, but they make it seem like it all really matters.
Yeah.
So like if I don't have the food on time, yeah, I'm on the little texting app. Hey man, I don't have the food.
I think we got spoiled on the DoorDash catering. I mean, you know what I mean? I think that's what it is because we got the catering. They trust that we're going to pick it up. They trust that we're going to drop it off at the right time.
Yeah.
And if we don't, then they will call you if something like if it's taking a while. They'll say, "Hey," but only then do they bother us. They just leave us alone.
When I have
Let us
an
do
Easy
our
Cater,
delivery.
but when I have an Easy Cater on DoorDash, if things aren't going as to plan, they will call me from Easy Cater on those too.
Yeah, when it's not going as the plan, but they're not calling
Yeah.
you to say, "Are you there at the restaurant?" an hour early.
Well,
You know
that's
what I mean?
that's the Zifty app or whatever app. That's
No,
not
that
Easy Cater.
was
that was
Para.
Para.
Yeah, that was Para for
Yeah,
him.
that's not Easy Cater, but Easy
Yeah.
Cater will call. If
I think another thing because Para is relatively new to that space is maybe they want to make sure it all goes smooth, even
They
when they're
gotta be
small
new
orders.
because there's only one restaurant that uses them here, and that's the only restaurants I see is Felipe's, which is one of our bigger Mexican restaurants here, and it's the only one I ever see on there. There's multiple ones for Felipe's. There's like 4 every day, but I'm never grabbing one of those.
Right. Now, the ones that I see a lot are in DC, which I wish I could take, but I'm not gonna drive 45 minutes to take a $20 order. You know. Hey, what up, Leo? What's going on, dude?
But I wish we could see the breakdown of the tips on Para because I don't. It's the only. I'm gonna be honest. It's the only app where I feel like they are getting a tip and they're just giving us the $15. Yeah,
I don't think so because whatever they're given, they're passing to us. That could be the restaurant is tip sharing.
I mean, something's weird because they're all the exact same $15 to start. So no restaurant is tipping more than that little threshold.
Yeah, well, the restaurant will.
I mean, not the restaurant. No person ordering it is tipping more than that little threshold of the $15 to start. Seems a little weird. That's all I'm saying.
I'll just tell you that I'm pretty close friends with Steve, and he works with Para.
Yeah,
like for real. And,
but I'm not talking about Para. You know, Para is like the third party. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about Para. I'm talking about the companies that in which are in their app. It seems weird that they're all in my market. They have all came up for the exact same amount.
So you can let the real Para person know if that's who's calling you that these are sus orders that they're not being upfront with, or they're not being transparent with their pay, because David said he would kick off non-transparent partner.
Hey, but you know what? I do like the way they punish you if you cancel an order past the time. Like when I canceled the $9 Para order that I had, it like signed me out, or like it locked me out for like 72 hours. I'm like, that's not bad. You know,
Go sit in a corner somewhere.
I'd rather do that than if they had a rating, then your rating takes a hit. You know, so
Yeah. That's funny. You got put
yeah,
in
because I made a
timeout.
mistake.
You didn't call
When
David?
I did it was I was like, you know what, it'll be like a normal order, like a $9 order. You know, and then when I
Didn't
got
you
to it,
do
I'm like, I
a
don't feel like doing it, and I just canceled it.
didn't you do a an interview with Steve and David?
Yeah, I did. Hmm.
You should just tell David not to time you out like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that kind of plug right now.
He's a nice guy. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I mean, I've never seen an offer so low to begin with, like $9. That's just like a
Yeah.
normal low ball offer, you know, like no, just like a
I
normal
don't know
offer.
why you clicked it. I can't believe
I don't
you.
know, man. I don't know what came over me to take that just to have an order there. I don't know. It made no sense. It's my own fault.
Way to go. Way to go.
Yeah, because it was like $9 for like 4 miles from Duck Donuts.
You should just
You know,
text Steve and be like, "Steve, get this stuff."
Are you
What the heck is
saying
this?
Duck or Doug?
Duck, like a duck, like quack, quack, quack.
Duck donuts. Okay.
Yeah. Just donuts that are like they're gonna give you like diabetes. They got like bacon on them, and like it looks real good.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
they're good and they're pretty big too.
Yeah.
But let me see here, Leo. Yeah, no, Leo got deactivated around the same time I did. So he's working at W2, working at Macy's.
Oh,
Gotcha,
talking about
man.
that deactivated, did you try doing the arbitration?
I did not, to be honest. I'd be lying to you if I said that I did. No, I
You
did
could
not.
probably get reactivated by doing that.
Think so?
Yeah, Gary said that he's helped several people read that portion of the contract.
The TOS?
And yeah, and when they go through the arbitration as outlined through the TOS or whatever the contract, they get reactivated within the same week.
Okay. It's not a bad idea.
I do think I know you using all the apps and all that, but man, I know it feels like something is missing. That your DoorDash is missing. You know what I mean? Like it's not,
Yeah.
it's not like it's just what you did a lot of it. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, when I ran into that guy yesterday, was it yesterday or Tuesday? When he looked at me and said, "Hey, man, I know you from somewhere," and I was like, "Oh shit." In my mind, I'm like, "Is this good or bad?" And he's like, "Oh, you the YouTube, right?" He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Oh, I got deactivated. I just made a whole nother account, man, and then everything is good." I said, "Man," part of me is like, "God, that just sounds like I could do that," but then part of me is like, "I don't know if I should."
it seems like it does work, but it don't seem like it should because you got to do like the face scan and stuff now. And
Yes, I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't know how that works.
It actually does work for some people, but not for others.
I'm gonna be like my first day back on DoorDash, delivery number 1. I don't know, maybe.
Nova and Dashing Trader are going to be battling each other for who can
No, that's
get
got like
deactivated the most.
He's got a lot.
Oh, he's gotten deactivated too.
He's gotten several accounts deactivated, and he said
He's got a
not
bunch
used
of
his real name yet.
For what?
He hasn't even on DoorDash. He said he hasn't even used his real name for his information on even getting a DoorDash account yet.
I mean, what did he get deactivated for? Did they tell him or no? They just
No. Well, the first time you can just assume it's because he was confronting no tip.
Oh, he was talking. He was going out to people. He was purposely taking like no tip offers, and then when it was handed to me, he would be like, "Oh, do you know that there's no tip on this order, right?" And then the people were like, it's kind of awkward.
Did he do TikTok? Was that
he did. Yeah, he did TikToks and things about it.
I think that was the one TikTok back in the day before I started the channel. I was like, man, this is crazy. I remember
there was one where I thought he was gonna get his ass kicked because he had all this like Little Caesars pizza, and he goes up to the guy, "Do you know about no tip, no trip?" And the guy was like, "Yo, let me get my fucking pizza, man. I'm about to hit you in the face," something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna happen." You're trying the wrong person one of these days. You never know.
Man, that's funny. I mean, but it's not funny he got deactivated, but that's That was probably some funny content.
Oh, for sure. Especially the people that were like lying, be like, "Oh yeah, I tipped on there. I tipped on there." You know.
Yeah, they always, because people say that though. I tipped in the app.
Well, people are like, "Oh, you know, I got a cash tip." You know, that
Man,
never
that
happens.
was a big time during the pandemic. You would see the cash sign. You would see, you would see all kinds of things that saying they're going to tip you when you get there, and they don't do anything. Leave that door.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave that door. It feels
Yeah, you always-
awkward not to leave that door nowadays, though. I mean, I like to leave that
Dude,
door.
I know, man. I think it's almost weird when someone opens the door. I'm like, oh man, I gotta talk to you. Yeah. But it's different. Like if I'm going to a business, then I don't care. But if it's like to a house, you know, it's almost always leave at my door. Leave at my door, no problem. Leave at my door,
Yep.
which is always the best nowadays.
Oh man. Man, this guy puts out so much content.
Which one?
Paid to drive. I see him pop up every time.
Paid to drive.
He's got like 12 videos today.
I think paid to drive is.
I'm not at 200 yet, but I'm almost there. He's got 5.5K videos.
I think paid to drive is the king of like clickbaiting, though. If you see any of his content, all his titles are always like,
I've never
Dash
watched
need to know
anything.
this, or
He
like the
pops
world is
up
ending
all the
about this. You know,
It's kind of crazy.
I don't even think he actually drives though.
He's paid to drive though.
Is it paid to drive or paid to lie?
I'm just
Yes,
man,
yeah, the notorious clickbaiter. Yeah,
12 videos today.
it doesn't even make sense though. I feel like they're just battling each other. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
Doesn't he just do the same content like each day?
I mean,
Like
I'd be
same
lying
12
to you if I
videos
told you
over
that
and
I've
over?
watched any of his videos like at all. Maybe once, like a long time ago, but no.
Yeah.
Would you rather watch a week of Paid to Drive or a week of Bentley?
Oh my god. What?
I'll take a week off Bentley because at least I'm watching some real content, more or less.
He's got a little bit better skills.
Yeah.
He's not like, hit the one
did
button.
you meet him or no?
What I did meet him. He's a cool guy. I'm beyond needing help from his style of content. But
I think anyone that has a channel is for sure beyond needing of help and things like that. Did you watch what's the guy's name? John Billings video about Pedro?
Yeah. I've commented on his channel on that video.
Who's John Billings? Man, y'all know a bunch of people. Let me look at this.
He's like another creator. He's smaller than you.
I watch the same stuff all the time. I mean, it's only a few people, you know.
I mean, I get what he was saying, but at the same time, I feel like
it's funny that you say that because the red bar for me watching a video is on that title. Lies and deceit. I guess I watched that. Was like it must have popped up on my.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Basically, the gist of it is that I think he reached out to Pedro, and Pedro said we're gonna do some stuff together, and I guess he's gonna follow through more or less. But I think even myself, dude, I'm a terrible texter, bro. Like I get people hit me up, and then I'm like, damn, I forgot to reply to you 4 days ago. My bad. Right. So I don't know if it was that Pedro, but maybe.
I think that John really got hurt is that Nugs was able to do a challenge with him.
But Nugs went over there though.
Yeah, I don't think it was malicious.
It was
supposed at all. I
think their challenge was going to be like over the internet, not like in somebody's market.
Right.
Just like a collab video.
Yeah, no, but I think
3.5K views from it. So I mean,
but I think John should just definitely would have. If I would have been him, I would have just politely kept bothering Pedro because in the end, it's going to be to his benefit, not really Pedro.
To be honest, the thing with John is around the time that he was setting this up and communicating with him about all this, like that's when Madison lost the baby. So
Yeah, that's true. I
I
forgot
just
about that.
I don't like to give excuses for people. At the same time, I like to try to remember the perspective of what happened when things are going on. You know.
Yeah.
Somebody said I need to put an email on my profile. I guess I should. I don't think
Just not your YouTube's email.
Oh, you don't put your YouTube email on there?
No, because then people can try to steal your account.
Oh, so what did I put?
So yeah, I would just make up another email, like another.
Like mine is thedrivendad
Just
at
for YouTube stuff,
icloud.com.
Okay, let me see.
But my YouTube login for this channel is not anything to do with the Driven Dad.
Yeah, I'll make one. Somebody had said that in the comments. I was like, oh, why?
So people can reach out to you, man.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
Okay.
Yeah, plus you'll start getting those scammers trying to
Yeah, the scammers trying to like,
get
try to sponsor
you a deal. Yeah, like we have this. I'm the marketing person for this online game.
I got one today. This guy was like, I'm a freelancer SEO YouTube specialist.
Yeah.
He was like,
that's actually what my degree is in. I really was
he was like, I see that you have 5.5.33 subscribers and you're missing out on thousands of views. In like more or less broken English. And I was like, nah.
It was like one guy hit the comment one day. He was like, "Oh, I really loved your video, but basically what he said. I mean, this was the gist of it. I really liked your video, but your thumbnails are trash. Let me help."
I think your thumbnails are pretty good.
Yeah, dude, you got the best thumbnails out there, bro.
The guy in the comments was like, "Man, your junk is terrible. Let me help you for this
Well,
month."
I think after I did my my deactivation video that kind of blew up a little bit, I got flooded with people like, I work with Mr. Beast, I've done this, and they would give you like samples of their thumbnails.
Really?
And I was like, I don't know about all this.
What's sad is people trying to do anything they can for money right now. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
No, didn't I show you that one where the guy was charging? I forgot how much he was charging per thumbnail, and then I told you, you could charge something for your thumbnails.
So you never told me, you never showed me the guy, but you did say that about.
Oh, yeah?
I make my thumbnails very quick though. I just have a system, so I'm talking about when a full thumbnail 2 minutes at max. I'm talking about done. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, see, my thumbnail my process is all fucked up. Like I have no idea, I have no vision about it until after I do the video, after I edit my video. So then I have to rewatch my video and find something that happened or find something that I like.
Done. Yeah, while I'm shooting, while I'm making the video, I had already put in my notes what I want the thumbnail to be about.
Yeah,
from what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's that's kind of how I do that.
And if something happens that's super obvious that can make it super simple, it's like it's tough. Oh yeah, and then whatever you do not open any other files. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think Google does a good job of like flagging stuff.
Yeah.
Like spam and whatnot, but you never know.
Yeah, for like your Van True one, Nova, you could go to their like their LinkedIn or whatever and find the actual real marketing person and
email him and be like, hey,
just be like,
let me get
you could even just see if the names match in the email. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, 5 of 10 on a Friday. I can't believe it. Friday is the 10 of 10 day. You know what I mean? It's usually 10-10.
Let me check mine. I haven't checked mine. It's probably bad. Yeah, I'm 9 of 10. That's more on par.
Fridays, man. That's
Fridays. More on par for sure. That's funny. Let me see. No, but I think your video that you made about being monetized was pretty good. Because, like you said, there really isn't a lot of info out there about
No,
like.
I looked
you
for
know,
it, man.
about
I
all this
wanted
stuff.
to know. I mean, of course, I'm not with people like I know, like you and
Yeah.
Lou. I'm not gonna say, okay, how much? I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna wait for a video. I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah.
So, you know, it wasn't out there, so I decided to make that video.
Yeah, I know for sure. I mean, I'm thinking of making one about the deactivation video once it hits 50K.
Where you at now? Is
It's like 45, I think.
okay?
Yeah, but I can only imagine like people that get millions of views because it's like I get people are still seeing the email and stuff, but it's
Mhm.
like some of the comments I'm just like, dude, like I don't want to say people are stupid, but sometimes it's just like, man, like you took the time to type this up, read it, and then send it in, and now I just feel bad just ignoring it, so I just put a little heart by it and call it a day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I have a short that's at like 100,000 views and it gets comments all the time, and I'm like, people are arguing with each other and they're mad at
Yeah.
me for clickbaiting them because I put the title of it is like when small talk goes wrong in an Uber ride, and there's nothing that actually went wrong other than the person just like says hello, how are you to me like 3 times.
You clickbaited
Oh,
them.
man.
Now they're mad about it.
Mm.
You probably wasted about how many? You said it was a YouTube short.
Yeah, it's a 20-second short and it's got like 150% retention.
They'll never get that 15 seconds back or whatever.
Plus, that took them longer than 15 seconds to tell me that I'm an asshole.
Yeah, no, I think that's one aspect of my YouTube game that I lack. I lack shorts. I don't. I need to make more shorts.
I don't know.
It's
I
like,
don't know how. I mean, like I know how to make them, but I don't know how to make.
I mean,
good
for the most part, if you just clip what already happened, you know, in your content, make a quick little video about it.
Now, I do
you know.
think if I did poker content, shorts would be a good poker content.
Mm.
Like it would be like, you know, a quick hand, like, oh man, look at this hand, you know, and people can see that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I can kind of do it like that. You know, people keep saying,
yeah. I think shorts for like the gig space would be like, oh, look at this, I'm doing this delivery catering order, paying this much, and then like a quick little insert of you picking it up, and then a quick insert of you dropping it off, and it's like, you know,
but that's in the
know,
video
so-
now.
So that
right.
that short that I told you about has 97,000 views, 142 subscribers, and it's made me $5.33.
I mean, shoot,
Yeah,
that's
I
what
think
I'm
you can
saying.
definitely grow your channel a lot with shorts, and then you gotta just kind of hope that they stick around and watch the long form content.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably that makes sense.
You're the first person to notice this, Crash. He says, after all these lives, I just now realized that you have a Back to the Future played in the background. Shout out to Timu, because I have that crap back here is from Timu. You know, so shout out to Timu for that. But
Timu is awesome. Even though I haven't ordered anything in a long time.
no, me neither, man. I've been slacking on that.
They're
But
getting
I need
desperate.
to.
They're getting desperate with their emails they're sending me though. But yeah, I haven't.
Timu's marketing is like, oops, we forgot this.
I know.
Oops, we forgot that.
Holy crap! I forgot to tell you about this.
Yeah. Crash, I think the best one, in my opinion, is Back to the Future Part 2. But they're all great. I can't wait for my daughter to get a little bit bigger, a little bit older, so we can watch movies like that.
Steve,
Because I really want her to, like, you know, be knowledgeable in like random trivia like I am. Because like my wife, she could care less about any of this stuff. So let's see.
How much of them? Somebody was selling those shoes. You saw them. You remember them Back to the Future shoes? The ones that
Yeah, the ones
they
with the
went for,
power
like,
laces.
Yeah, they went for some crazy money.
Yeah. I remember that for sure. Power laces, man. That's pretty dope. Imagine that. Like I saw this tweet today that it was like we are the same distance away from 2040 than we are from like 2006, and it just blew my mind. And I was like, what? Or like when I went to my daughter's kindergarten thing, and it was like class of 2037. I'm like, holy crap, class of 2037?
Yikes!
Like, is this real life? Like,
It
I was
is,
like, wow,
man.
that's crazy. Like 2037 feels like forever from now. You know?
It's crazy. It's happening. It's going fast. We got fires and crap around here. Yeah, you got anything going up there, fire wise? We
No,
we're
not really.
evacuating parishes here. It's crazy.
We just got them crazy people, you know, like stabbing each other, you know, doing crazy stuff. But
Tony's
oh,
back
nice.
on Uber. I heard that.
I was
Crash,
checking if
have you seen
there's.
the new Indiana Jones movie?
I was just checking if there's any surge.
Oh,
No surge. I'm going home. I ain't dealing with drunk people without surge.
Friday.
They got a hurricane in California.
Yeah, that's some wild stuff.
Yeah, they can't get away from Hillary out there, I guess.
I saw the name. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah. I saw the new one. It was funny because my mom's been a big Harrison Ford fan. So I was like, hey, let's go see this movie because you know she hasn't gone to the movie since like before COVID and stuff. And the movie's good. Like I think because I have no expectations. Same thing with the new Transformers. I went in there with very low expectations, and it was actually pretty decent. You know, like the new Transformers.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Indiana Jones, and then we just went to go see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That was also surprisingly good.
You sound like you like all the movies, my friend.
Well, you
The
know, I'm
only
not gonna
movie
pay a
I've
big
seen
buck, you know, and not like
recently
it.
is Sound of Freedom.
Was that good?
What about Barbie? What do you think about that, Nova?
Barbie? I haven't seen that. I have not seen Barbie. I would
Sound
rather.
of Freedom is great.
I forgot what meme it was. I think it was from like what was that movie that was with Sandra Bullock back in the day that you couldn't see? It was on Netflix. And they had the meme where that where they open your eyes like this or whatever.
Don't look. No. Dang, man.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. It's gonna bug me now.
Good. It was actually good.
Is it Bluebird? No, not Bluebird.
Bird, yeah, Bird. It's
Bird?
Blind.
It's gonna bug me, man. You better look it up because it'll bug me for sure.
When I put in Blind, it went to Blind Side. I forgot about her. Bird Box.
You know,
Bird Box. There
Bird
you go.
Box.
Yeah, they had that meme where like the guy's opening the girl's eyes like this. That would have to be me to watch that stupid Barbie movie. I'm not going. No. Like
man, Bird Box came. Wasn't that like COVID? Didn't that come in like right?
Bird Box was around that time, and then they had another one that was similar to that. Also, like on Netflix, that was pretty good too.
Man, COVID has some bangers though. When you think back in COVID, like
did you watch
like bangers because all we can do is sit there and watch TV.
Did you ever watch? I think it's called Contagion. Contagion. It came out a little before COVID happened, and it's basically a movie about COVID. Really, it's like they get some disease from China, and they follow the whole story of how all that happened. And like it's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Apparently, there's supposed to be a new version.
I saw that. I read that a new strand or whatever.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, all I know is online poker was booming, man. So bring it on if that's what happens. It was booming.
It was a wild time back then for sure. Don't think what other. Oh, you know what's another great movie from like I think it's the 80s or maybe the 90s. No, it's definitely the 80s with Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bloodsport. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That movie, bro, classic.
Yeah, Bloodsport is awesome.
When I went to get my haircut last time, it was randomly playing, like at the barber shop, but everyone was just watching. I didn't even care. I was like, "Yo, let's just watch the movie together."
You said Jackie Chan was in the movie?
Oh yeah. Jackie Chan plays Master Splinter.
Oh snap! I didn't even know. Okay, I might. That's my boy, man.
It threw me off until like halfway through the movie. I'm like, why does his voice sound so familiar? And then in the credits, you see like Jackie Chan. I was like, oh, I knew it.
Oh man, you know Jet Li is real sick, huh? You read about that?
Yeah, I saw that Jet Li. Yeah, That's sad, man.
I wonder if he's okay now or if I don't know. Let me see.
I mean, I heard he was sick like a while ago, so I don't know if he's better now.
Hyperthyroid.
Yeah. See, speaking of movies, that's why I have a hard time believing. Like, if you watch those reaction channels, it's my first time watching this, and I'm like, bro, unless you were locked up in jail or you were like an Amish person, there's no way you haven't seen any of these movies.
Yeah.
It's complete BS. Like I saw that it was like my first time seeing Saving Private Ryan. Where have you been?
So
How
say
can you not
like,
have
say
seen-
like
you know.
Star Wars though. I never seen that. People think I should have already seen that, but I've never seen it.
Definitely, at least a little snippet or something, or at least know the plot.
I mean, I'm just not really into like the sci-fi kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that.
But at least it would make more sense if you say, "Hey, I'm not a sci-fi person." Cool,
Yeah.
you know.
Have
But
you
I
seen
think
The
it's kind of like
Matrix?
it's my first time. It's
I
my
love
first time
Matrix.
watching, The Matrix. Like, really? Come on, it's no way. You know, definitely a classic Bloodsport. The soundtrack in that movie, man, it was perfect.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the
Leeds,
soundtrack, but I'm sure.
Leeds, you know what? I want to forgive you because you're from overseas. But
You
anyone
liked,
here should have seen that movie.
You like martial art movies, Nova?
You kind of look like Scott Adkins. I think I told you that before, Tony.
Private
I
Ryan.
didn't.
Do you know who that is?
No.
I'm gonna look him up here for
Pull
you.
up
And
a
we're gonna,
picture.
yeah.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan is my wife's favorite movie, so I've definitely watched that.
But I
I
gotta
don't
pull him up.
really
I gotta
like
pull him
it. I
up
don't
with
really
the
like
beard,
it,
though.
but
If
she
we don't
loves
have the beard. It's not the same. Let's see. He's like an action actor. He's been in a bunch of movies, like Undisputed. He was in the last John Wick movie. Here you go, Tony. I'm telling
I
you,
don't know
man.
the name of actors really, but I might recognize them if I see them. You know what I mean?
I think you probably seen him. Let me see here. Tell me, I was gonna say wake up Lisa, but show Lisa tomorrow and be like, hey, do I look like this guy?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Scott Adkins, man. He's made a bunch of like what
Okay.
you would call B movies, like on Netflix, Hulu, but he has a couple where
yeah.
he plays like the bad guy, in like major movies.
So, are you calling me the bad guy?
I'm calling you an action star, man. You could be you could tell people you're a Scott Adkins and someone could believe
Well,
you.
I guess I do sell glitch tuber merchandise, so maybe
There
I
you go.
am the villain.
Yeah.
You're selling merch
Yeah.
now about that?
Yeah,
Golly.
I've made at least $100 in profit from it.
I mean, y'all have milked that thing to death.
Yeah, and you know what?
Well,
I'm gonna have to go there and get me one, for sure.
I figured if I'm gonna get accused of lying about how I make money, then I might as well
Oh,
make
bro,
money off
dude.
of the lie.
Oh, your
There.
name was dragged in it too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Dude, I remember like before I
rocking
got
my
my
13%.
little POV camera, people were like, "You don't deliver food," and I'm like, so I just pick it up, make up screenshots, and talk about my day,
And eat it.
like
Yeah.
in my head.
You
Like,
just
what?
buy
Come on.
you just buy B-roll.
You
Yeah,
got to be real
basically.
good at Photoshop to be photoshopping all those screenshots.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. People just don't have. People have so much time in their hands. They just make up issues that don't even exist.
People just aren't happy, man. That's what it boils down to. They're just not. They have to find something to tear you down about because they're just having a bad day in their life. They're having a bad life period. And
Yeah, it's like I was talking to
Really
Drizzy about it. I'm like, dude, people that hate watch are the most loyal fans, bro. People that always got something bad to say, but they still watch. So it's like, yo, shout out to you. Shout out to you for watching.
Shout out to the haters.
Yeah.
Hey.
They even might give you a share. Check out this fool here, what he said here. Okay.
Yeah. Check out this garbage.
Actually,
right
I
here.
agree with them. I'm gonna go sub.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that.
I never
for
even
sure.
thought about share. I've never said that before ever in the video. I need to start saying it because
Share.
when I
Yeah.
get my weekly report thing, I'm like, 100 shares? What the heck? People are actually sharing the video. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know. I think
I don't know what counts as a share.
I mean, but people have asked you though, like, oh, like you're recording. Oh yeah, I got a YouTube and this and that. You know, so
Yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
That is cool.
I think because my camera's so small, people don't see it. But
Yeah.
how people ask me like, "Oh, you have a body cam?" I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Shoot, I want them to know because I want to come in like this with one of those.
Yeah, if I wear the hat, man, it's a little more noticeable. But with the
Yeah.
chest piece, it's so small.
But the hat looks smooth. The view of the hat, I really like.
Yeah, because it's a little bit. It's right above my eyes, so it's like right above the eyes.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's
Do
like.
Do you rock the hat backwards when you do that, or do you do forwards?
No, I do it forward.
Because I've seen a couple of reviews that they put it on.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of guys do it backwards. Yeah. No. I think either way, I think most people now they think it's normal to record anyways.
Yeah, I don't think people think much of it, and especially like these apps aren't caring as much as people think they do. I was a little nervous at first, but like watching the interviews with like Delivered Guy, he's like, yeah, man, this is cool. I like it. This is because he knows it builds people to their channel. I mean, to their platform.
Their brand.
So why would they care?
Look at this comment. You should hear some of the conspiracy theories that come out of this stuff. Sin City, as shady as he may be, has a stunt double and a camera crew. LOL. That's hilarious.
Sin City. Hold on, I'm trying. I don't know anybody, man. He's the one, wasn't he? He's in California, right?
He's in Vegas, I think. But he travels.
He goes to
right?
California, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the one when he does his like home headshots in his garage. He's got the Trump thing in the background, but then he says he's not political.
Because I remember seeing a video before I started the channel where there was somebody in California. I thought that was him. He like made like a nest in his car. He was sleeping in the car.
Yeah, that was him.
That was him. Okay, he slept in the car, woke up, do some dashing. that is some commitment. Oh my god.
Hey. Let me see here.
I like my bed.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like I got my daughter like a new bed and she like doesn't want to sleep in it. So like I gotta sleep in it and it's like small for her to like sleep in there with me. And then I gotta crawl out of there when she falls asleep. I'm just like my back's been hurting like all week. I'm like, oh man.
Man, you the good dad, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you pick her up today or what? Did you get to do that?
Today? Yeah. Today we picked her up today. So that was pretty cool. You know what's crazy to me? Like you guys know what the Pledge of Allegiance is, right? When you pledge allegiance, like when you're in school. Mm-hmm. You know, now it's like, at least in that school system that we're in, it's like optional now. And I thought it was so weird. So like they just leave if they don't want to do it. Like
that's kind of savage.
Like I was like, what do you mean? Like it's like I have that ingrained in my brain. I could recite it to this day, like doing the Pledge of Allegiance and stuff like that.
My wife was on vacation, and she said in this parish here, and because she's over the parish in special ed, she's over she works all the schools. She works for the state actually, but anyways, she said in the parish here they have to put somewhere in the school, "In God We Trust," which, as I think it's cool. I mean, I do, but there's people who don't. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of jacked up. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of weird. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. We're not a pledging allegiance. We're forcing on one side of it. It's kind of getting kind of odd here. A lot of stuff's happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, even here, they passed a law where they have to get rid of all Confederate statues. Mm-hmm. And in Virginia, there's a lot, and they've been renaming a lot of roads. And I understand, I get it, but I think it's a bad thing to try to delete history. You know what I mean? Like the statue's not hurting anybody. I understand. Maybe, you shouldn't be idolizing someone that did something bad, but at the same time, you shouldn't like rename it. And then they're talking about not teaching certain things, and it's just like that's wrong in my opinion.
I just think
You
it's counterproductive because what it does is bring light back to the negativity. I mean, I don't know. I always feel like that. Like when we talk about, I mean, we're getting deep at the end here.
Hey man, go ahead, man.
When we're talking about racism,
shout out to the 20 people that are still watching.
Of course, there's racism. Of course, there's stuff that still happens. As you see, I treat everybody. I always have and always will treat everybody exactly the same, and very cordial. Because I mean, for one, if you hold that animosity, it's never going to die. It's just going to just grow and grow and grow. I don't understand how people do that. They go their whole life like being negative about that stuff. I don't know. It's just a bad way to be.
I feel you. I mean, I think there's different types of racism. There's like the real subtle one and the ones that you don't really see.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that's not talked about, or like you look around before you say something, or like I'm not trying to be racist, but and then say something racist about it. You know what I mean? Like,
and then there's people who don't even realize they're being racist. Like I delivered to a guy, and he's like, "Man, you know what? You are the nicest colored guy I've ever met." What was that? Like, what was that? Like, I mean, thank you. What do I say?
Oh man, that's you know what that reminds me of. When I was in high school, I was dating this girl from Texas, but her family was in the military, so they were here. And I remember she said, "Oh, she was cool, but her parents were definitely, in the art department for sure." And I went over to her house. She's like, "Oh, we're having Taco Tuesday, so you feel represented." And I was like,
God.
"Oh, that's nice." And they were like, "Oh, we heard that your family's from Peru. Where in Mexico is that?" And I was like, "Bro," in my mind. And then the girl, she was like, "I am so sorry for my parents. They, And I was like, but her mom was so nice. Like, I don't think she had a racist bone in her body. She was just unaware. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it was so funny to this day. Like, she's awesome. But her dad hated me for sure.
My first time going to dinner at Lisa's parents' house was Mexican food. And I was like, I get there, I'm like, what kind of Mexican food is this? I've never had.
Those taco shells are already like, you buy them already like made or whatever, like the white people taco shells.
Yeah. It was. Now it's all over like Instagram and everything. They call it white people taco night. That's what it was, but worse.
Do you be making Peruvian food there at your house? Like what is it? What was that one dish?
There's so many good dishes, bro.
Lomo saltado.
Lomo saltado is really good.
Oh man, yeah, 100%. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff.
It's good, bro. It's good.
Yeah.
It's every time I have a chance to go to a place and I'll be like, hey, let me try it. So it's good.
That's good stuff right there.
Food, man. Food's so good. That's why I don't understand when people pay all these fees and get Wendy's. Come on, bro. Like, it's already expensive to order food. Why are you gonna order something?
And then, man, you didn't put no ketchup in here. If you don't go to your refrigerator and get some ketchup.
Yeah,
those people are super funny.
It's because Wendy's ketchup is different.
You know what's
they
good
got
ketchup?
that MSG in it or something.
Have you seen that the Chick-fil-A ketchup is like the bigger packet? It's not like those little ones. It's like a little thicker red packet.
Now the only ketchup I've seen different is like do you have Whataburger there?
No, we don't.
Man, they got some good ketchup. I don't know what it's called. Spice. It's called Fancy. They got fancy ketchup. Then they got spicy fancy.
It's interesting. My wife's parents are in California, but they're from the Philippines, and they sent us. It's called an all-purpose sauce, and that's what it's called. I don't know how to describe the taste, but it's good, and it's literally supposed to be a sauce that you put on everything, and they just call it all-purpose sauce. It has like a bunch of branding from like the Philippines, so I can't even look it up or anything, But they just call it an all-purpose sauce.
Like what did you see him put it on? Like what?
Anything. Like if you get chicken, you put it on chicken. Okay. It's like it's almost like you want to all purpose. I guess is what they call it, all purpose sauce.
All purpose sauce.
Yeah, it's good though, for sure. but it's pretty interesting.
In New York, we had something called Boss sauce, BOSS sauce, and that's probably the same because we put it on chicken, we put it on pork chop. I mean, my favorite to put that on is Philly cheesesteak. Put some Boss sauce on there. Oh my god, it's so good. Man, I want me a Philly. What am I gonna eat tomorrow? I mean, I'm already thinking about eating tomorrow. Golly.
Oh, yeah, see, look, it looks like this. Look, that's what it's called. Look, hold on.
Okay. That's probably similar. It's probably pretty similar.
All-purpose
It's kind of
sauce.
like what when I was growing up, we put either like tapatio or Cholula on everything.
Yeah, it says here it's a brand of all-purpose sauce that Filipinos love to use on barbecue meat, plain white rice, bread, or anything edible.
Plain white rice.
It's got 5 stars. Of course it does.
It's like the sriracha sauce in like those
But-
pho
for like
places and stuff.
the Vietnamese places, the pho places. I heard there was like a shortage of that. I saw people selling like selling on eBay. If you go on eBay, they were selling like that sriracha sauce for like crazy money because they had like some shortage or whatever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My wife
It's
would
pretty
hate that.
nuts.
She makes a ginger dressing using that stuff all the time. She don't buy her ginger dressing. She likes to make her own.
Right, man. Speaking of Philly cheesesteaks, at least when I went to high school, we had this thing that we called the Philly challenge, and the challenge was you went to your first period class, you would leave, go to Philly, get a cheesesteak, and then come back with it and eat it in your last period. And it was pretty cool, man, because you could do that. Like if you left like exactly like at 9, it would take you like 3 hours to get to Philly, get that cheesesteak, and then come back, and you'd technically be back before school ended, and you would get to eat the Philly cheesesteak. Nowadays, you can't do that anymore because you can't even leave school like that. You know, because now even to go pick up my daughter, you got to buzz in, this and that. It's super secure.
Man, that'd be a nasty Philly. Been 3 hour driving back though.
Oh no, I mean most people would get one to go. Like you would crush one there, and then get one to go.
Okay.
You know, but there were 2 spots. I think it was called like Patsy's and Geno's. One was real racist. I remember that one.
Yeah.
But man, now I'm hungry. Like Adam was saying, talking about food stuff.
Yeah, you got me pulling out a dang banana.
Hey, what's up, Charlie? How are you, man? How's it going? Yeah, in my school we had a vending machine. We had like Pop-Tarts and things like that. Yeah, there it is, Pat's and Geno's.
Pats. Yeah, Pats.
Pat's and Geno's. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, whenever like last time I went to Philly, we went to see a Eagles game. After the game, we stopped by and got some.
You gotta eat something there
for the road. Yeah, for sure.
My sister used to live in Philly. I've been there a lot, but I hate driving there, man. I hate it. Like the Roosevelt Boulevard is just absolutely just horrible to drive on.
It just reminds me of DC. Like going to Philly to me is just like going to DC.
See, I never driven in DC.
I think it's so weird that people can park in the middle of the street. That always threw me off.
Yeah,
that people were just parking in the middle of the street. Charlie, man, I'm surprised you're awake, bro. How's it going? Let's see. But yeah, no, what did I have for dinner? I forgot what I had. Oh, I had some chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A. That was pretty good. Can't go wrong with a chicken noodle soup.
I mean, it's so good at Chick-fil-A. It really is. That's one of my favorite things they have. That and their mac and cheese, to be honest. Their mac and cheese is good.
Ooh, I haven't had mac and cheese.
Oh my god.
Back in the day, what I liked back in the day?
It's actual mac and cheese. It's baked.
You know what I liked back in the day? The carrot raisin salad. They don't have that anymore, but that was really good. Carrot raisin salad. Oh, I feel you, man. I mean, I'm used to being awake at this time, so I'm not even tired, to be honest. Let's see here. Apparently, they have gone down. Yeah, I'm sure. They're probably more touristy spots now, as opposed to before. But yeah, whenever I go, people always tell me they're better spots. But if I don't know them, so I just go to Geno's. And parking there is always tricky because there's like no parking anywhere.
Where do you live, Crash?
Yeah, that's a good question. Where does he live?
He's in Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
Crash? Are you talking about Brash?
Brash Dasher.
Oh no,
No,
Crash.
yeah, no, he's talking about Crash. Yeah. Air show this weekend. Keep getting. Oh, that's kind of cool though that you have this an air show, even though it's keeping you up. That kind of sucks. He's in Florida,
Oh, okay.
the Sunshine State. Hey.
Florida.
So did the Bills play the Saints? No, right? Like I was hoping you could go see them.
No,
or
not this time. Last season I went. I think it was Thanksgiving game here, and then I went to Halloween game in Buffalo.
That's kind
We
of
played
cool.
on both. We played on both holidays. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so that we won both. I mean, we lost. We're I don't know. We're looking rough, man. I ain't gonna lie. Bills Mafia, let's get it. We're looking rough right now.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I thought I read somewhere that Diggs wants to leave?
No, that was
Stephon Diggs?
and he put out a tweet and said, "This is all false. I'm Bills Mafia forever." I mean, that's what he said, something like that. So he said it was false. So
yeah,
he
have you
always looks like he
seen
wants to leave. He gets so fired up, throwing stuff on
have
the
you seen
sideline.
the Johnny Manziel documentary on Netflix?
No, I haven't watched it yet. No.
Oh man, it's wild, bro. Like it's cool because you can tell like they reached out to everybody that had any type of insight, even people he doesn't talk to anymore. That he kind of cut off a lot of people,
Yeah.
But I think maybe for this man watched zero film. He pulled Jamarcus Russell. He didn't watch any film. Like this dude was just insane. Like you have to watch it.
Okay.
Like it's like I always rooted for him because I liked him. But then you watch that and I'm like, dude, you basically ruined your own career. Like that's your own fault,
That's bad, man.
So, and then you watch something like the other one, the
So
quarterback
he had
show,
the
where like
talent, just didn't put in the work. I mean, basically.
oh for sure. And then you watch like the Kirk Cousins one, where like you can see how he puts in the work and things like that.
Yeah.
So that was pretty interesting.
I mean, that was. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I was like, man, they did that very well. I wonder what the next one. They have to do it again because it was a success, right?
Yeah,
So
I thought that already confirmed. Like Joe Burrow said he wanted to be in it. I think.
I wonder who's gonna be all in that one. I mean, Joe Burrow. I'm tired of seeing him, but yeah, I guess that'd be cool. I mean, because all they talk about around here is that team because of Chase.
Yeah.
He came from LSU, and everybody here they love their LSU, and I'm like,
You're like whatever.
yeah, I mean,
yeah, I hear you. Let me see here. The Bears play tomorrow against the Bills, or what? Brash, dude, that was a weird trade for me. I think Trey Lance. Maybe you know what? Maybe Trey Lance was probably thinking. They probably told him, "Hey, you know what, Dak, injury prone. Give it 3 or 4 weeks. You'll be playing by then, or something. I don't know."
you met Vaughn last weekend. Nice. That's awesome. He's probably pretty cool. I watched some of his Twitch streams. He used to do a lot of. I don't know if he still does, but I was watching his Twitch stream. He seemed like a real down to earth dude, man.
Yeah, I've been to his house out here in Denver.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, I picked up his uncle.
That's pretty cool.
To take him to the airport.
Oh, all right.
But the Broncos were practicing, so he wasn't there.
Yeah, what do you think of Jordan Love? I think Jordan Love's going to be pretty solid, man. I saw this meme that it was like the Packers can't keep getting away with this. Like 3 like franchise quarterbacks back to back to back. Like, and I don't know if he's shown enough for that yet, but he's looked pretty decent. He looked pretty good. A couple of deep balls and stuff like that. Let's see.
Yeah, I just wish the Jets was in a different division right now. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's the one team that I'm like, man, they may kind of mess up some stuff as far as like placements, but I don't know how they get so stacked. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is he's so smart, man. He's just savvy, and I can't hate him because I actually he's my second favorite quarterback. He really is. He was my favorite quarterback before Josh Allen came in. To be honest.
I know. I definitely liked him a lot better after he started going on like the Pat McAfee show because I feel he can be more himself.
Yeah, I
And he
felt
just
the
seems
same.
like a cool dude. Oh yeah, Lance could definitely beat Cooper Rush. I mean, come on. I think most quarterbacks could probably outdo Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I felt like Tom Brady changed after he left. He felt like a different Tom Brady when he went to Tampa Bay. To be honest.
Yeah. I think they said right, it's the first time in like 20 something years that Tom Brady's not going to be the starting quarterback or something like that for a team, which is pretty crazy. You know those videos? Have you seen those videos on YouTube that it was like the top? What happened to the 2013 like NFL draft? And it's like crazy how like some of those guys just disappeared.
Yeah,
and I love me those videos from like I think his name is KTO, and like Flemlo. Have you seen Flemlo's videos?
Mm-mm.
Flemlo Raps, that's his name. He does like what happened to players, and it's pretty interesting. I'm sure I can find a video you probably might like and send it your way for sure.
No, I haven't seen any.
Yeah, no, he got. I mean, I used to watch his stuff like during COVID, but he had like a bunch of like what happened to the this quarterback and this and that, and it's pretty interesting. Or he does like the reviews of the what was that show on Netflix? The Last Chance University or whatever. That was pretty good.
Last Chance U. Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister was telling me about a HBO Max. What she told me that she said I gotta watch it. She's more of a football fan than me, and that's tough to say. She really is.
Well, like the what is that one called?
She said it was about a high school or a college that was a fake college. I don't know how she explained it to me. BS High. She said it's really good. BS High.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they made it to some televised show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's been around for a long time, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. It is pretty insane. And he was still
pretty good.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of crazy. I mean, that's because
he wasn't
does with his body. That's what that is.
Yeah, he wasn't like Peyton Manning the last time, bro. He got carried to that Super Bowl.
He was
wobbly
and it was just a different player. Just a different level of
and he was fired up, bro. He was fired up on a couple of plays, like yelling at people, like
Yeah, that was partially because Gary Kubiak put him under center instead of shotgun.
Man,
it was a good podcast too. The Kelsey brothers, they got a pretty good podcast.
Oh, really?
Like Travis Kelsey and the center too from the Eagles, and they have good interviews. They've interviewed like Edelman. It's pretty funny.
I've seen some of their clips. Clips go on like TikTok and stuff.
Yeah. They're really good at that. See the YouTube shorts that I've been seeing. The little clips of the conversations.
Yeah, so some people can really capture those like moments in a short form. I don't know if I have that in me.
It's a talent, bro. I don't have that either.
I talk too much is my problem. I just talk.
Yeah, I don't have that talent either. That's for sure. To be able to do that. Let me see here. Getting all these notifications. So there's a search right now with Empower at 2:30 in the morning. So the clubs are coming out. So I'm sure there is.
What kind of? I thought you make your own price on Empower. How's that work?
You can, but they have suggested prices also.
Oh, okay.
So if you use their pricing, then basically you hit like automatic pricing, and it changes with demand and things like that. But I typically just either keep it on my own, or depending on how the weather is, I might tweak it a little bit. But
and you never went back to Uber? Uber place?
No, I haven't. I think I might go on Mondays. My Mondays are free now.
I mean, you've been
'Cause my
saying
kids
it's like
are school.
Monday for the last 15 years.
Dude, I know, man. I'm slacking on that for sure. For sure. I see, man. I have my phone muted, so I don't even know what's going on with the Discord half the time, to be honest. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have a lot of sports talk. I have to scroll back and see this. What do you mean by that? It says I haven't seen any surges when you do Empower. I mean, it doesn't show on the screenshots. I think it'd be cool if it did, but it just tells you like when you're online, it'll say like the searches plus this plus that or something like that. What's going on here? I have to scroll back a lot. Jeez.
So you know how to maybe try making some shorts with an AI tool?
I've seen a couple of apps like, they can make no, they can make, but they help you or they clip it for you or whatever. But I never tried them, to be honest.
Try it out. The Opus.pro. You can drop a video into it and just see how it does for you. But like, it'll put like the words on the screen and everything for you.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I think the editing program that I use just updated that, so it can do subtitles and things like that. Man, I think we would need like 1 million signatures, to be honest, for them to do anything. But I signed it. I know it's not gonna do much, but it'd be pretty cool. They were back to the Washington Redskins. In an alternate universe, the name was never changed.
See, yeah, what should have happened is they should have had these signatures signed before it changed. It's harder to get back.
Yeah,
it's harder to get back to after you left it. Now it's like, so you left it, so you thought something was wrong. We ain't coming back. You know what I mean? Like, we're not letting that happen. So it's going to be a hard. You guys would do something random before then. They might call you the Washington freaking electrical tapes. I don't know. They have some
better than a Commander.
So, yeah, I was going to say, which is worse, the Cleveland or the Washington name change?
I think the Cleveland one is better. The Guardians, the Cleveland Guardians, right? And then before they were the Indians, right? I mean, that to me still sounds better than a Commander.
I mean,
because it doesn't really make sense. Like, then you would think our mascot would be maybe like a soldier or something. It's a freaking hog, and I get it from like back in the day when we had the whole hawk theme, but then it doesn't make sense to keep it with the Commander.
Then they're gonna find some reason why that's like appropriating.
They're gonna be like, guys, we can't keep having animals as mascots.
Yeah,
I think that's what people are gonna draw the line of that, because we use animals for a lot of things. Like a lot of teams. So
now everybody's got to be some sort of flower or something.
Dude, that'd be terrible. I told them, and not them, but when I was talking to my friends, I'm like, they should have gone with. Have you guys seen that movie with Keanu Reeves, The Replacements?
Oh yeah.
The Washington Sentinels, and you could have just gone and be like, hey, you know what? It's whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was a good.
I do have a lot of Washington football team stuff, which I think is going to go up in value eventually. Like, I got like a Chase Young Washington football team jersey.
Yeah, it's not
and a bunch of polos, things like that. But the Commanders, the only stuff that I have from them is gifts. People have given me Commander stuff.
The Redskins stuff is going to be valuable. I feel like.
Oh, dude, I found a bunch. Like, I used to do a lot of thrift shopping, and I have a bunch of like really nice Redskins, like on the field, like jackets and things like that.
Yeah. Did you say your wife was going to throw them away at one point or something? Or
yeah, I know what you're doing. Like, I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I was her away. I was like, no. What the heck?
Your daughter was like, "Hey, Dad, why is this in here?"
Yeah, like I was like, what the heck? No.
It's funny. What is
But see, Adam, that's where the petition is different because the petition is coming from Native Americans. You know, it's a
Yeah.
great movie for sure.
I
Maybe
mean,
one day I'll deliver to Brady's house on the island called the Billionaire's Hideaway. Jeez. I'm pretty sure that aren't we supposed to? For this question, David, for delivered orders to take them out of the bags.
yeah. I mean, you're supposed to set
Yeah.
it up for
Yeah, you
sure.
gotta set it up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure for both you're supposed to set it up. You know,
Even
quote unquote.
easy caters.
Although sometimes they don't want you to. Yeah, that's a little bit
Yeah, I mean
different.
that's
But you
different.
still take a picture of wherever you dropped it off at, usually on
Yeah.
somebody's cart. But yeah, even the easy caters on DoorDash always have the $8 setup thing.
$8.
Yeah, it says set up for
They
$8.
said, huh? $8.
Mine's $3. My setup required is $3 on DoorDash for the.
But is that an easy cater one?
I mean, it doesn't say on the screen.
Yeah, it does. It'll come across as easy cater.
Well, maybe probably not then. I mean, it's
Yeah, I do see the $3 setup ones. Those are like restaurant
well,
ones.
Easy Cater has an $8 one. I need to find which merchants do that. I need to camp that
It's
place.
whatever. So like I've done a Maggiano's with Easy Cater on DoorDash, and I've done Modern Market.
See, we don't have any Maggiano's. You've been to Maggiano's, Nova. I've heard you go there back in the day. You used to go there, yeah.
Yeah, Maggiano's, man.
It used to be
to
one of the things you say a lot.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I go into our city greens and I call it sweet green. I've never seen a sweet green before in my life.
Hey man, Sweet Green is. I feel like all those restaurants are kind of the same. They have the best like setup or the best whatever, man. Because like you don't wait for any food; it's ready.
Yeah.
There's
City
no
greens is
line.
always on point.
They use the shelf. You know.
I mean, I'm so disappointed in my Chick-fil-A now. And the shelf is gone. They have to freaking watch me swipe.
Oh yeah, that one girl, she was on your ass. Like, can you confirm it? Can you confirm it?
Yeah. It's like I'm stealing their food. I've never. They see me in there. The crazy. That's what hurts my feelings there, because they've seen me come in there grabbing their crap for 5 years. You know what I mean? Like most of them has been there the whole time. So weird.
Yeah, it's always people like that, you know. But yeah, for one, that one catering order that I had to do, the lady wanted me to like sign my name. I never done that before.
I have to do that in a place called it's a barbecue place. Dang.
Like a local barbecue?
It's crappy barbecue. Oh my god, is it crappy?
That's funny.
It's a chain barbecue. You'll know it when I.
Is it Dickies?
Dickies, yeah, they make me sign every time.
I did a Dickies on my video coming out tomorrow. My very first
Dickies barbecue is kind of ugh. I don't like Dickies barbecue.
Dickies has different quality based on the franchise owner.
Wife of Coach Van Gundy passed away.
Jessica says she got to sign every time she goes to Denny's.
Any place that makes me sign, I just do a little line.
You know, it's funny. There's some buildings that when I go to deliver, I gotta sign in, like what delivery, and it's just automatic in my mind. I just put DD. Like I don't even put anything else. I just put DD all across. You know,
it's just a mental thing. Like when you sign it, like, oh, I signed, so I can't steal this food. And you know, that's why they're having you do that. It's just like when I sold cars way back in the day, I'd be like, so you know, this one we're going to trade down on this 12,000 on that. Okay, just sign right here. And when you have them sign there, it's like locked in, even though that's not binding at all. That doesn't matter. They're signing a white piece of paper. So, but in their mind, it's like that's how much, you know. So,
I had some wing stops out here. They made you like put your name, your phone number, and everything.
We did that.
copied the phone number off of like somebody
Oh
in the
yeah,
middle of the list.
Wingstop. Yeah, Wingstop, and yeah, you're right. Wingstop and
Not yet, Woo. Not yet. Let's see.
yeah, you're right. Wingstop will make you sign that book.
Yeah,
It's like a book. It's so weird.
I
I
copied
hardly
somebody
take
else's info.
Wingstops though.
Yeah, I don't either because they try to make you fill up the drinks, and I'm like, nah, that ain't me.
Yeah.
I don't like the Wingstop cups. They're like awkwardly big. At least the ones that I keep getting whenever I do them.
Yeah, the Wingstop cups are big and they're fragile.
Yeah, and they have like the crappiest cup carriers, like the flimsiest, like cardboard. It's been recycled like 1,000 times. It's not strong. I hate that.
Yeah,
I
and they're
hate
not
that.
tall enough to hold those drinks from falling out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing Tony Shu as my signature right there. Tony Shu is here. Oh, I see. Yeah, we did. We talked about it like a couple hours ago, I think. I know you jumped in late, but yeah, it sucks, man. Being 36, I think no one should be dying at 36 right now. It's too young.
That's just sad stuff, man. I mean, they have not even said what happened or at all, or
I think someone said that they said it was like heart complications and COVID or something. I don't know.
oh my god.
But I mean, you don't want to speculate, but I feel like that
They keep
age
speculating every time somebody dies. Every time somebody dies, every time. Somebody got hit by a car. Oh my god, he got hit by that car just because he took that dang vaccine.
Yeah,
like
you see
my god.
all the things have come out about Dwayne Haskins after the fact, after he died and all that stuff.
No.
Have you heard about it? Apparently, he was being like extorted and all kinds of things. His family's suing some people. Like, I guess it was a lot more complicated than what it was. Like,
man,
it's been pretty crazy.
Stuff. That's scary stuff, man.
Yeah, man. We've gone through so many quarterbacks. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. You know who I thought was going to be a decent quarterback just because of his family. Didn't Jim Kelly's like nephew make it to the NFL, but he didn't do anything?
Yeah,
like Chad Kelly, I think was his name.
Yeah, he was on the Broncos.
Who did he end up going with? I didn't know he made it to the NFL.
No, he made it, but
he
made it, but I mean, some
he was
people
a third string for the Broncos, and he got cut because he went to the Halloween party Von Miller threw, and he ended up breaking into one of the neighbors' houses.
Oh my god! So he was
a 2017 Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
He's currently playing for the Toronto Argonauts of the CFL.
He's probably a better quarterback than Russell Wilson, so the Broncos might look into that.
Let's ride.
The Dolphins just signed a line, but who they signed today? I saw
Charlie, man. Yeah, I think Sam Howell is looking like the real deal, but I don't want to speak too soon because it's only preseason. So I'm gonna wait till he's playing some starters.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens. But all the preseason showed me is that Jacoby Brissett is washed. This man went out there for 2 or 3 series and threw back-to-back interceptions, and they were his fault, not the receiver's fault. Like, he basically did 2 bad throws.
I mean, he was
and
just
it's funny because, and then the third stringer, Jake Fromm, looked all right. So, we'll see.
We have to play tomorrow because we really look rough our last preseason game. We have to come out playing. I need to see all the starters tomorrow. I need to actually see a win to feel confident. Holy crap. At least for the first quarter, get up by like 48.
And you think about it, if Chad Kelly hadn't messed up like that, he could have had a real chance because the only quarterbacks ahead of him were Paxton Lynch, and that dude was trash. Paxton Lynch. And then, I mean, Case Keenum is like a veteran QB that's been around for a while.
Keenum. I always have liked Case Keenum. Well, not just because he was our backup for
a while.
John Elway introduced him. He's our new starting quarterback, Case Keenum.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's all welcome.
Case
to Bronco
Keenum
land.
was all right. He's
He
got a
had
couple.
he was a cheat code in Madden too, by the way. Like if you
I mean, he
use
had
him in
that.
Madden,
Didn't he have that
actually
one
good.
play against the Saints a couple of years ago, like the Minnesota Miracle or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jake, yeah, yep. That's the Jake. That's the one. Yep. I saw Terry McLaurin get injured, but he's day to day, so hopefully he can get back on track.
My
They don't need no
favorite John Elway quote is, "I'd like to start this off with a thank you to John Elway."
Savage.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good year, man. I can't wait for the NFL. I'm hyped. I'm gonna try to go to at least one good game. I know my friends got some tickets to see the 49ers.
Did we play y'all? Let me see the schedule. I didn't even...
Let me see. So big. If we play you guys, that's a win right there. You know.
I'll come right up there too. We do at Commanders the September 24th.
Hey man, that's around the corner. It's like a month from now.
Dang, I wonder how much these tickets are. That'd be funny.
Let's see. FedEx Field.
Of course, our tickets are the highest one because it's us.
Yeah.
Starting at 125, that's probably like you can't even see anything. I was on.
Yeah, the best ones that I'm seeing are around $200. And you have like a corner.
I always go to SeatGeek.
Like a corner angle type thing. Yeah, whenever I go see the game, I'd rather be on the sides. I don't like to be in the middle because I feel like you see like just flat, you know. I like to be slightly elevated. Like if you're looking at FedEx Field, look around like section like 114 or something like that. Like that's the kind of angle maybe that I usually like, or like section 77. I'm just scrolling down here what I'm seeing. Oh, Terry's proven that he is quarterback proof. He's had like 7 different quarterbacks and he's had over like 1,000 yards every season. Doesn't matter. I could be out there throwing bombs to Terry McLaurin. He'd be catching them, no problem. No problem. He's had like Josh Johnson. I think he had like Mark Sanchez. He's had the most random quarterback, Alex Smith, Dwayne Haskins, freaking what's this man from the Eagles? Before he came to us.
Nick Foles or
no,
Carson Wentz.
Not Nick Foles. Yeah, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is unemployed right now. Yeah, he's Sam Howell, Taylor Heineke. He's got a bunch of random quarterbacks and he still makes it work. So yeah, Carson Wentz.
All right, I'm gonna head to bed.
All right, Tony. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Oh, see you, man. Take it easy.
See ya.
You saw that clip with Pete Carroll throwing them bombs, man?
I did see that. Yeah. I saw that. That was pretty good, man. I saw that.
I was like,
and Pete Carroll's like, isn't he like 80 or something like that?
I mean, don't make the man 80.
No, he's definitely up there.
I don't know about 80 though, man. 80 is a long way from 70. Hold on.
He's 71.
Yeah, you added 9 years to the man's life.
Yeah, but he's no spring chicken either. Like 71 right there. He's out there ripping it. That's pretty good.
He could have, he was like, "This is how you should have did it, Russell."
It's right. Yo, what do you think about Stephen A with what's his name? Man, Uncle Shay. His name I can't remember right now. What do you think? How do you think that's gonna go?
I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I think I like him. I don't know if he's gonna have the same level of, I don't know.
I think it's gonna go better than Richard Sherman with what's his name?
Richard Sherman's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it's not gonna work out because
I mean, I'm sure you've seen those clips from back in the day, right? When Richard Sherman was going off at him.
Well, yeah, that's why they're doing it. They don't
who I am.
You don't understand. He's being used because that's why they're doing it. He's being used. They want him to blow up. They want him to blow up to get viral, and then it's gonna, that's what they want him to do. He's going to blow up on him.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Hey, but Stephen A. They did some nice promo. Did you see how they recreated the picture with like LeBron and Dwayne Wade on the court?
I didn't see the picture.
Oh, it was golden, man. It was golden. So it has like Stephen A. going like this, like I think Dwayne Wade does it in that picture, and then you see like Shannon in the back, like doing the dunk. So
okay.
it's it looks pretty good. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to go to the 49ers game, and then possibly maybe this Bills game. I think by then, is that week 2 or week 3? Which week is that? Week 2, right?
Week 3.
Week 3. Okay, so we'll be 3-0. You guys will be 0-3. That's not too bad.
Yeah, right.
Who do you guys play? Who's your opener?
We're not going to lose. We had to have tweaked it since last game, man, because we really, that was really, really bad. Really, really, I'm talking about we looked really, really bad.
Yeah, because we played the Bengals today, but it doesn't really matter. So our week 1 is against the Cardinals. I think we can win that game.
Yeah, we're starting out versus the freaking Jets. That's the problem. That's what they're trying to do.
Ooh, the Jets are gonna set the tone right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We start off with the Jets, so
we're gonna see Rodgers go off for like what 3 touchdowns, 250 yards
away,
and then
away. We start out with the Jets away. You know how the NFL goes.
And then I see Dalvin Cook's going for 100 yards and a TD.
No, man. So we play the Jets, the Raiders, y'all, the Dolphins, the Jaguars. That's
a pretty soft schedule, man.
Because you guys are on it, yeah. But
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like that's they might as well give you a ticket to the postseason real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I mean, I threw some money on the Commanders making the playoffs because we had like plus 800 odds, which is really high.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, man, all we got to do is make the playoffs. We're not going to win anything. Just make the playoffs. And then that cashes. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Let's see. Tell me this is a good deal. I scored tickets in section 112, 5th row for the Falcons and Saints, New Orleans, week 18. I don't know, man. I've never been to that stadium. Isn't that the Superdome?
It's a nice stadium.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot nicer than the dome we play at.
280, 5th row. Yeah, I'll say that's pretty good for now. Lately.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a water.
Tickets,
1 second.
The last time
hold it
down. The last one I went to was pretty high, but it was for a Thanksgiving game here in the stadium. But we played them Thanksgiving Day. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal. It's a great stadium. It's a great stadium. It's newer. It's got a good flow. They redid it all. A lot of it's a good quality stadium. Very comfortable. Like our Buffalo Bills stadium in Buffalo, man, that stadium is rough. Of course, they're building a new one now. Spending a lot of money, but that stadium is just old. It's old and weathered. Good night, buddy. $20-yard line behind Falcons line. Okay. Sounds good. You can't. There's really the way they have that stadium set up. That's the cool thing about the stadium. There's really no bad seat. There really isn't. Because that big old screen is there, and then you can just see everything very clearly. You don't have to worry about weather or anything like that because it's the dome. It's really nice. Okay, sounds good, man. Yeah, I'll be here. I live maybe 7 minutes from the dome. I live in a town called Metairie, but it's not far. It's about 7 minutes down the road from the dome. So yeah, I'm not far.
see. But yeah, I can't believe you never tried StreamYard. I mean, before I forgot who told me about StreamYard. Because you can just go live with the YouTube like on their website,
Yeah.
but you can even go live together. Like there's an option where you can go live with somebody else. I've never done it before, so I don't know if that means that we're both sharing the same feed in your own channels. But with StreamYard, like with the free one, you can like pin comments. You can do like the giveaway. Like you will go
Yeah,
in here.
I'm gonna have to do something. I mean,
So if
we're
you do
not.
the giveaway, you tell the people put hashtag Bills Mafia or whatever, and whoever does
That's a
it,
good one.
they'll be entered in, and then it'll say like it'll do it on the screen so they can see who's gonna win.
Oh, okay. So it's built into it.
Yeah. It's like a plug-in, like an add-on basically to the website.
Okay. Yeah, I got to get familiar with it before I hit that.
Yeah, and even the free one, like you said, the free one gives you like, I think it's 20 hours a week, and that's plenty.
He said, somebody just commented, I rewatched this whole shot 5 times and I laugh harder every time.
Which one?
That Big Lots when I couldn't find anything on that old video.
You know which one had me dying in one of your videos? I forgot to tell you when you were calling the lady and leaving the voice when you're like, "Let's get it."
Yeah.
Or whatever. that was so funny, man, because it just came out so naturally. Like it's just part thinking, "Let's get what? What are you talking about?"
I'm like, I can't find anything. I have anything to stop. Please give me a call back soon. Let's get it.
And you were like, "Oh man, that was too funny, man."
And
That was
you can't
hilarious.
do anything. What do you do? Delete. You can't do anything. You just stop.
That's hilarious.
But I can tell you what, that it frustrated me so much when I was in there doing that shop. But after I said that, I started laughing, and I lightened my whole mood when I laughed. I was in a much better mood. Oh man, that was funny. I love the fact that I don't edit that crap out. I like to keep that stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Super
Like
funny.
if I trip, if I drop drinks, you see it every piece.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
I think you've gotten pretty lucky with the people that you dropped their drinks from. I remember the one time when you dropped this lady's drink in front of her. She's like, "Oh, it's okay. Like,
yeah.
It's just ice or whatever." She said.
Back you anyway. I just ordered.
Yeah.
I'm going to waste
man, you're
like
so
what?
lucky.
Yeah.
Let's see. But no, I was hearing you talk about the stadiums. Yeah, dude, FedEx Field is so old and so like horrible. Like you've seen the clips, I'm sure, of like the sewage lines busting open. Imagine you're at a game and you got like poop water falling on you, bro. That would totally suck.
Yeah.
And then last season there was a big deal where this guy won. I forgot what they're called, like the 50-50 raffle tickets. He won like $10,000, and then when he went to cash the check bounced from the Commanders.
That's jacked up, man.
Yeah, like I was like, what? That's crazy. I mean, they got it fixed and everything, but it's like that's a bad look, you know.
I guess you need to go to the bank. You probably need to go to the bank of that check. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even go to my bank.
It's not the kind of check that you take a picture with your phone.
Yeah.
That kind of check.
The last time I ever deposited a check, though. I mean, that's been a minute for a check.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Everything is, direct deposit.
Yeah.
There's the thing that I do like. I think it's a good idea. I think for a video, I think I'm gonna do like a Zifty versus Deliver video, like pros and cons. Because I think Zifty's cool, but with Deliver they pay you faster. So like,
you don't even realize it's just there.
Yeah, it just hits. Yeah. So for Zifty, like if I do an order, for example, on Friday, it might not get to my account to maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. But it could also be there Monday. Like it's kind of weird, like the way they do it.
I mean, that's the same with Deliver though. If you do one on Friday, you're not going to get it till Monday.
Oh, I guess that is true. I guess I never done one on a Friday.
Yeah, any Friday delivery it's the next business day. So you get those on Monday, and if Monday's a holiday, you get it on Tuesday. That's just how that works. But the thing about Zifty is the paying if I have to cancel. I don't want to pay back.
Yeah, I kind of like that, to be honest. It kind of makes it seem like you're more like committed to it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ways to make you feel like you're committed besides that. But yeah, I would use it if it was here. Boy, I would use it.
Yeah, looking at some of these deliveries for tomorrow, like some of them are okay, but nah. I'm already stressing about this Popeyes one. That's 55 hours from now, according to the app. So you got plenty of time before I have to worry about it.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's still here. Look, because you know how I fell asleep the one time.
You
It
know
says
what I
your
would do?
driver.
I would call that.
Pop-
What time is the pickup?
10:40 in the morning.
I mean, that's probably right when they open through. I don't know what time they open. Because I'll be like, hey, I got a big pickup for you guys in the morning. I'll call the day before. Hey, talk to the man. I mean, just to get them prepped, because you know what I mean. Get them
You'd
hyped.
be like, oh, just in case you guys didn't know, here's the order. Yeah, does Popeyes have breakfast? No, right? Popeyes.
Oh, our Popeyes here, dude. I mean, some of ours, because you know that's where we're from. It's from here.
Oh, okay. No, so the one that I'm picking up from opens up at 10. So they're already open by then.
Okay.
It's 10 a.m. to midnight when they operate.
So you might want to drop all that chicken because man, they're gonna be like, oh, we don't have any dark, we don't have any
I'm
dark
saying,
meat
like,
dropped.
substitute it with whatever you think it's better, man. I'm not even gonna call nobody. Just do your
Is
thing.
it a good one? Is it a big one?
It's paying $49.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, you've been having
So
some
I'm
good ones, man.
still kind of nervous about it, but
I think it might be a hiccup or two, but but I think it'll be worth $49.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like
It's not going far. It's not going far
you're
either.
not gonna walk in there and they're gonna be like, oh, it's just not gonna happen. It's Popeye.
Oh man, that would be awesome though if it did.
But
For
it may
sure.
happen if you call them ahead of time. I really feel like calling them ahead of time might be a play.
Because for this one it says you gotta be online. You know how it is, but like delivered, like you gotta be online by 10:30. By 10:10 a.m., but you gotta pick it up by 10:40, dropping off by 11:15. And it's only like a 5 or 6 mile drive. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like
Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen.
I would kind of want them to know I'm coming.
But yeah, so my rating is 4.88, and it says here positive factors: you deliver your orders claim, you deliver on time. Negative factors: you have no showed or canceled multiple times, last minute. That's what it says. I don't remember one.
I know you fell asleep and then you canceled the Zifty. Oh yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
No, that was a pair
you
canceled. That was a pair you canceled, wasn't it?
No, I have canceled 150. I think when I just paid the $15. But you know why I did it? Because I canceled 150 to take a better one. I remember I canceled like a $20 50, but picked up the $71 one. So I feel like that made more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I like that it tells you how they do the ratings, and it's all automatic. It's all like if you pick it up and you drop it off, boom, you get a positive remark.
Okay.
Or if the people say something else about it, that helps too. Because if they did it based purely on like people rating you, people don't really rate you unless something bad happens.
Yeah. Or unless you ask. I mean,
that is true. So I'm kind of glad that it's like that. Did you get that email from delivery that they were doing some? What's the thing called? Back to school or something like that.
Dang, I probably deleted it. I'd be quick deleting stuff, man.
Yeah, that it's like starting the week we'll be giving away prizes if you take 2 delivered orders in the same day.
Oh no, I didn't.
Something like that.
Oh, back to school time. Yeah, it was in my deleted.
Yeah, I deleted that
fast, man. I have to see my stuff clean. You know what I mean? I'm weird like that. I like to see zero.
Yeah, no, I got a buddy that he's got like 12,000 emails. Like
that would drive me crazy.
They're just sitting in. You can see it. Like the numbers is insanely high. I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy because you're never gonna get through that, man.
You're never. No, that's years, man. That's years, years and years of just
Automatically enter in one day. I mean, you got to send me them. I can't make them come.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
only
but
have to
I
do
mean,
it
I still
one day.
haven't found one in that marketplace. You have, right? Didn't you take an order that was, on that one screen like this?
Yeah,
But
yeah, I've
yeah.
taken it. Hey, hit that. If you hit that notify button, it works because that's how I got that one. Because it was on an off time. It wasn't at 8.
Mhm.
So it notified me at like a random time, and I went and got it. But it was not. I mean, I'm acting like I went and got something good. I went and got a $20 order. I mean, it's not like $20 is $20 right now, man, with this stuff.
For sure.
I mean, I used to think that people cared about watching the channel as far as, man, you doing good. Because when I lost Zoe's, I felt like I lost everything because I was getting every day, every single day.
Yeah.
So I thought
And
people
you're
watched
telling me,
it for
man.
that, but yeah,
You're telling me, well, I was like, dude, when I lost DoorDash, I'm like, I'm out of the game.
Yeah.
Like I was like, well, what am I gonna talk about now? And then we're still making it work.
everything else, yeah, it works out, man. I think DoorDash should come back for you. I don't. You're probably not as proactive as you should be. I mean, it's trying to get people's attention. Probably, you think?
Yeah.
I would probably
I
try
mean,
to put some heat on them, but
like going on Twitter and like, or if you can find like an actual reporter or somebody like that.
nothing you did. That's the
Yeah.
thing. If you did something, then that's one thing.
I'm
but-
just convinced that they were to the point where like, okay, we got this is a veteran dasher.
yeah,
He's declining a lot. It's not what we want. Just axe him.
that can be very, very likely too. See, we've been dashing probably the same amount of time, but you probably have, 7, 8 times the deliveries I do because I only done like short period of time. You know what I mean? Short shifts. I've always done little short choppy shifts. So.
No, I feel you, man, for sure.
Oh man.
I still can't believe you released that video like 7 a.m. Your monetization video.
That was crazy. I it was for 12 p.m. I don't understand how it came out so early. I don't understand what happened.
At least it was good to go, man. I remember one time, I don't know what happened. My video was posted, didn't have no thumbnail, no description. Like it was just like you just had the date, you just had the date of the, whatever. And I was like, oh man,
it probably went crazy too.
Man, I was like, yo, we need to fix this ASAP. Because back then I wasn't using Canva. I wasn't hip to Canva yet. I had some app on my phone that it was like, thumbnail maker or whatever, and it was like a poor man's version of Canva. You know what I mean? Like it had like the same kind of tools. Canva is awesome, bro. Totally worth it.
I really like it. I mean, like the Pro, I pay for the Pro. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm getting different in the Pro, but it felt like.
I mean, you get a lot more fonts. You can see it if you look at the app. If it has like a little crown next to it, then it's only something that.
Like the DoorDash logo is, and if you type in DoorDash, there actually is a DoorDash logo in Canva.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
It would be cool if you could submit your own things that other people could use. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
But maybe for like copyright issues, they can't do that.
Yeah, that's
like I told you when I was messing around with that beat maker where you can make your own beats. You were like, man, I'm not trying to make beats.
I'm like, we're making videos here. It's tough enough trying to get this stuff released. You're trying to make video. You're trying to make beats.
It's not even like the beat maker. You just type in like what beats you kind of like or music, and then like it says it auto generates with AI, which I think is kind of BS. I think it's already like a pre. Huh?
Have you used it in your channel yet, or?
Yeah, it's the music that I've been using when I'm delivering food.
When you start setting the food up.
Yeah, it's that beat. Yeah. That's the one that I've been using for that.
Look how happy I look in this one here. I don't know if you can see. Oh.
Hold on, let me make you solo right here. Is that for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know.
What I was going to show you is when you click here and you go over here to under elements, type in DoorDash. It's crazy. It's right. It's that's the guy right
Oh
here.
wow, that
It's
is
here.
pretty cool.
It's kind of shaded too, so it's a nice one.
Nice. Definitely never. I mean, you can basically type anything you want, and then it's gonna be some kind of stock photo or something comes up,
Hmm.
which is pretty nice. On Canva, they also have another one that it'll create an image for you. So let's say that you're typing in like I don't know, running in the water, and then it'll create like an AI image of
Oh
what
yeah,
it thinks.
yeah. AI is about to go crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Man, it is gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be like wild for sure.
Like,
I think that's when people are gonna start questioning: Is this real people? I think it's gonna get to a point where like movie stars are not even gonna be real people. It's gonna be like some AI generated
that's
actor.
scary. That's scary to think
You know?
about, man. Like my wife, one of her best friends, he's a pretty famous actually artist. He does a lot of things around here. He was on like how she met him was he was on what was that old show MTV back in the day?
MTV Cribs, Pin My Ride.
No.
What else?
Like when they had the challenges, Real World. He was on Real World.
Real World.
He was on Real World, New Orleans here, and she was a new big time Real World fan. She came down, and this such about. But anyways, he does all the art and stuff. That's got to be scary because that's like it takes him days. You know what I mean? And you can just say, I want to make an art of whatever, and it's just like there looking good. You just tweak it a little bit, and it's done. I don't know, man. This world is getting a little weird with stuff like that.
Definitely scary for sure. Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
All right, man. What is it? 2:00? I think I'm
I think 3:00 for me. Yeah, I think it's a good time to call it. Hey man, thanks for stopping by, man. I know you said you dozed off for a little bit.
Yeah, I was watching it on my phone, and I was laying down watching. I was like, man, I woke up 50 minutes later. Like, what happened? All right,
shout
man.
out
Nice
to
talking to you guys.
Peace. Have a good night.
You
David,
too.
have a good night.
See you, buddy.
Peace.